Welcome to another exciting episode of Charlie Looks at Shitty YouTube Content. Let's go ahead and dive right back into our favorite dirty toilet bowl, Fortnite. Ever since I made the Fortnite video a couple weeks back about shitty Fortnite content, I've been inundated with emails, just fucking ass blasted with emails, asking me, do you know about Ali? What's up with Ali? What the fuck is this guy's deal? This is awful, look at this shit. So I looked into this Ali character. And in a nutshell, Ali is what it looks like when you sell your soul to make money. He's YouTube's premier clickbaiter for children. He'll play whatever game's just really popping off, just whatever game's banging and slapping and making their parents' wallets cry that has the largest audience of children. Right now that's Fortnite, so he'll hop on Fortnite and clickbait the shit out of all of his videos. Misleading title, photoshopped misleading thumbnail that checks every box in the checklist for internet douchebaggery, where it's a red arrow pointing at some shit with a wacky facial expression. And then that's about all the content is, because it's not entertaining. There's no entertainment to be derived from one of his videos if you're above the age of 8 or 9. It's incredibly uninteresting. If he's playing a game, it boils down to him just saying exactly what's happening on the screen with no jokes at all. Oh, I'm building a wall right now. Oh, my wall is getting shot at by that man's counter gun. The bullets are coming at me, and I don't have a chance to shoot those bullets at him. I'm gonna build another wall here. I'm now building another wall. This wall's going up real good. If he's watching a trailer and shitting his pants about it, it's always just saying what's happening in the trailer. Whoa, that's a gun in his hand. Guns usually shoot bullets. If I had a gun that shot bullets and I'm playing a video game, I'm going to be aiming those bullets at another player. I wonder if this game will let me shoot bullets at another player. Ah, remember to smash that like button, Ali Army. And that's pretty much his content in a nutshell. And that's fine, because there's thousands of popular limp dicks on YouTube doing that same shit right now. I think it's kind of bad because you're deceiving people into watching your overly long shit video, but it's common practice on YouTube. You can't really be mad about that. And he knows his audience is children. Like, here's a clip of him being self-aware.
Heavy shotgun. Whoa! I am so weak. I am so weak. Keep on shooting the walls, the wrong one. I am behind it. 5 kills, though. If we can get this, we'll be at 6.
I'm at 5 kills. If I get this, I'll be at 6. You can't dispute that arithmetic right there. He even takes a moment to teach his audience what number comes after 5, so you can clearly see he has a firm grasp on what age group his audience is in, where they're still learning this mathematics. Ultimately, though, all of this is harmless. It's just clickbait shit, and that's very common here. The only victim from these videos are the time wasted from the audience, and a lot of the times in the comment section you'll see kids that are distraught about it. They're upset. Oh, the video title's totally wrong. That didn't even happen. Why did you lie to us, Ali? Mom and Dad said if you lie, you go to hell. You should take down this video before the Lord condemns you to hell. It's shit like that, but like I said, ultimately harmless. The issue I draw with this guy is he runs these fake giveaway scams where he'll, you know, make people believe that they're gonna win something cool from them if they smash the like button, fucking annihilate the like button, subscribe, ring the bell, and write his name on their toy box out of blood. Then he'll choose someone randomly from the comments section to give away this cool shit to, and then you'll see 200,000 comments like on this video here. It's fucking absurd to me that you would think you'd actually win something from him. Now, I've done a lot of research, and I haven't found a single winner for any of his giveaways he has ever done on any of his channels. I haven't seen a single winner, and I've been sent a lot of proof in emails that they didn't win anything. I'm gonna put proof in these air quotes because it's just unreliable proof. It's, oh, I was at a bar and I heard Ali talking to some girl saying, oh, he scams kids all the time and doesn't give shit away, but he was offering V-Bucks to her. And then other emails like, oh, I saw Ali sitting on a bench next to 2 trees that looked suspicious, and here's an email address that I think belongs to him, maybe on AOL. Useless proof, really, but enough to get me wondering if anyone actually does win the giveaways. And I've seen a lot of people saying that no one wins, that it is just a giant scam. And I can kind of vouch for that because I haven't seen a single winner. He's never announced a winner that I've seen. I haven't seen anyone say they won anything from him, when you would think huge fans of Ali that won something from him would be bragging about it or going nuts on social media, but there's not a fucking thing about it. So I do believe that the giveaways are big fucking scams, but if I'm wrong, please speak up, Ali enthusiasts who have actually won something from his shit-ass giveaways. I would love to see that he's not actually just blatantly scamming children. And this would be kind of a big issue if he was, because a lot of the giveaways he does are sponsored by the people, by the companies, to give that shit away. So if you're just hoarding it and then selling it on the side, I don't think they'd be too pleased about that. One thing I also don't think anyone will be pleased with is his actual content. So here's his channel. I don't need to say a whole lot about it. Just read some of this shit. All of these thumbnails are photoshopped, and he didn't even take the time out of his day to make different thumbnails each time with a different expression. He just keeps reusing the same expressions. You'll see he just repeats them over and over again ad nauseum, and it's just disgusting to even look at. This is exactly what's wrong with YouTube, in my opinion. It's so easy to game the algorithm so that way these videos are always showing up when you're looking for Fortnite 100%, and kids are always going to have their curiosities piqued by these attention-grabbing titles and thumbnails that aren't real. It's blatantly lying about the content of the video. The videos themselves are him just holding his soft cock in his hand for 25 minutes, saying nothing interesting or fun at all. And it's not just a lack of entertainment, the video titles often don't even happen in the video. For instance, when he does like a superhero challenge, like a Superman challenge, and he has a picture of a Superman Fortnite skin, kids are going to think, holy shit, that's a Superman Fortnite skin, let's click on that video. But it's not, it's just him pretending to be Superman, kind of. And then if he has a video about, oh, look, we're going to surf on the meteor, how to control the meteor to win, or how to never lose a game using this one simple tactic, the video doesn't do that. It doesn't teach you those things, and that doesn't happen in the video. It's a blatant lie. Now, when you do make the mistake of clicking on one of his videos, and if the Lord is really not happy with you today and your ad blocker crashes, you get at least 5 mid-roll advertisements here, and he places them so strategically to nickel and dime the absolute most he can out of the system. He puts 3 in the beginning because that's when viewer retention is the highest. Throughout the middle, there's none, and then towards the end, he puts 2 more. It's smart if you're a greedy asshole who's sold his soul to make money, but you're a big piece of shit for doing this. I really just don't have a whole lot more to say about this guy. His content makes me want to puke out of my asshole. It's just awful to watch. But what makes it even worse is that it does seem like he's scamming the kids that watch, and he's just getting all of these extra likes and comments and shit by pretending to give away things. So he's cheating, in essence. YouTube really needs a rule where if you're going to do a giveaway, you need to have a follow-up where you show who won. And that needs to be a rule, because this isn't the only guy doing fake giveaways. There's a lot that do this shit. But his is pretty fucking bad, and his content is even worse. That's really about it. Fortnite is absolutely bringing out the worst in internet douchebags, and this is just further proof. But yeah, so yeah. A question I've been getting asked a lot recently that I wanted to publicly talk about is, why have I been making videos insulting children's content? I'm a full-grown man. I'm not no snot-nosed multiplication table learning little bitch. I'm a full-grown fucking man who understands multiplication for the most part. I know I may have the height of a toddler who's just now hitting puberty and maybe has a bit of a calcium deficiency, but alas, I am still a hairy-dicked, hairy-assholed man. So why am I insulting children's content? It's clearly not geared towards me. Well, the reason is it's shitty content. Yeah, that goes without saying. It's not exactly brave to insult the children's content on YouTube. Saying family-friendly YouTube content is bad and shitty is like saying one-ply toilet paper is evil. Everybody already knows that. The main reason I target the douchebags that make the content geared towards children is because they aim to exploit the children. They always pretty much demand that they hit the like button, or else they're not a real fan and they'll never be their friend and they're never going to have a girlfriend, and no girls are ever going to show them nipples or anything. They make it seem like you're a loser if you don't hit the like button for them. And the content aims to set a very bad example to children who are very impressionable. So you have people like RiceGum, and I always use him as an example for this type of shit because he's truly the poster child for being a micro-penised douchebag who just throws his success in the face of his fans and spits on them. And you have people like him who incentivize these children to hit the like button and comment and join the family, and they make it seem like you're not gonna be successful or cool if you don't emulate that type of behavior. So you have these children that look at RiceGum and want to be like him, aspire to be like him, so they start acting like him, a huge piece of shit. So then you have a whole bunch of children growing up to try and become a piece of shit. Being an uneducated fucking loser is now the cool thing to do because you have people on the platform of YouTube showing how successful you can be by being that way. And I honestly just have no respect for this group of people at all. Every adjective you could ever use when describing a piece of gum that's stuck to the bottom of a urinal is an adjective that would also apply to this group of douchebag YouTubers that exploit children. All in all, they're just the worst possible role models. Like fucking Jake Paul made that song about fuck teachers. Fuck teachers, yeah, what a great positive message. Fuck teachers, a message delivered from Jake Paul, who can hardly even speak English, a man who offers nothing to the world and has just barely enough brain power to keep himself from drooling 24/7. Yeah, fuck teachers, what a great fucking message to send. I'm not exactly the type of guy that's always like, think of the children, we need to ban swear words because kids might hear them and burn down a church because they heard those bad words. Pornography needs to go, that's so unholy, kids might find that, think of the children. Bitch, if pornography didn't exist, the world would be in flames by now. We would have lost the ozone layer 20 years ago. Pornography saved humans. Can't ban that shit. But when talking about this platform, I do think when you have these douchebags who make content solely to exploit children for their own financial gain, that's something you really need to think about and take a look at. So why I choose that type of content to shit on so frequently is because, well, it's really just bad content that's fun to shit on, and also, I feel like it's rightfully so. It's a target that, you know, there's no passion behind. It's a bad person who's making it, and they're doing it for malicious intent. Why wouldn't you want to make fun of that, or at least show people this type of shit and make people aware of what's going on, so that way maybe somebody who sees it and has a younger brother or a son or a daughter that maybe watches this type of shit, maybe you sit them down and be like, hey, you know, you can watch this type of shit, but just, I hope you don't end up like this, you know what I mean? Because it's bad. Nobody likes those kind of people in the world. Yeah, I guess it might be cool to children online to see that type of success and that attitude, but in the real world, nobody likes that. It's a hard news flash, and I'm sorry to splash you with that cold pee-pee water, but nobody likes those people. I'm 100% sure Rice Gum doesn't act like that in the real world like he does online, because he wouldn't have any friends. He wouldn't have anybody still in his life. But kids, they don't know that. They probably think that Rice Gum is just like that in the real world. A real fucking lit savage who goes around slapping homeless people with $100 bills, laughing as he does it, and then brushing the ass crack of strippers with cocaine. They will look at that and think, okay, so that attitude has clearly got him a lot of success with this nice house and all this money. I'm gonna do that too. And then they will, and they'll wonder why they're all alone. A lot of people probably think I'm just talking out of my ass, like, oh yeah, I'm sure all the kids understand that it's just an act and they're not just being used, but I mean, they very clearly are being used. You can tell by the way the douchebags act about it, but we'll disregard that. It doesn't mean they're gonna be bad people because they look up to these bad people as role models. I can give you a very easy counterexample. The KSI vs. Logan Paul fight, all of their fans were the most destructive fans I'd seen in quite a while. They were worse than some soccer fans. There was those videos of literal riots about the KSI vs. Logan Paul fight. Both of them have content aimed at children. Both of them are douchebags, and they have been doing this for a while. So they've had an audience of children following them through their formative years. And look how they turned out, judging by their public appearance at the fight conferences, where they had actual riots and destruction of property and fucking public urination and defecation charges and shit. They're becoming bad people. And I'm not going to blame, you know, Logan Paul and KSI solely for that. A lot of it falls onto the parents. But as you can see, there's clearly at least some type of correlation here between looking up to bad people and how you start to turn out and what kind of persona you start to take on, what kind of mask you wear. It's just bad. When you have content that's geared towards just exploiting people and acting like a douchebag for money and views and likes, you're gonna have people that try and emulate that and take on that in the real world, and that fucking sucks. Nobody likes those people. So I choose shitty, family-friendly, exploitative content to insult and shit on because it's bad content that's fun to insult. And in my eyes, if I can at least show people why the person is a douchebag, that's a big win because it makes more people aware, and maybe even the douchebag in question, they're not going to change, never mind. But yeah, it at least makes people aware that they're a big old fucking douchebag, so that's good. You know, it helps raise awareness and shit. So yeah, that's it. So yeah. How the fuck's it going, everyone? It's me, your boy 2006 middle school emo hairstyle here. I'm still not getting a haircut. I found a new douchebag YouTuber that I thought would be fun to take a look at. I'm gonna give you a little behind the scenes action and how I keep finding new DoucheTubers that not a lot of people talk about. I type in "gone wrong" into the search bar. It's basically like a fucking complete compendium of douchebags on YouTube. You can find every single one of them there. It's like the old goddamn Yellow Pages, but on the YouTube site here. It's incredible what you can find by just typing in "gone wrong." An incredible plethora of douchebags to choose from. So today I chose Nate Garner. This is his beat up prank where his girlfriend pretends she was beaten up to prank him. Let's go ahead and take a look here.
What's up? Yeah, that's me. Yikes. And this is my life. Let me show you how I got here.
Yeah, baby. I've been waiting my whole life.
It takes only a quick glance at this man to figure out that he came from a very privileged upbringing. One thing I do like, though, is in his intro, he's wearing a backwards cap. That's very interesting, and I think you know what that means. It's time to get lit.
Where are we? I don't really know. My final destination? I don't know. Am I gonna die when I walk through these doors? No. I'm not gonna die. Carissa's hair is gonna die. Ooh.
It's all going.
Because I'm having her hair salon cut it all off.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty weird thing to say for a vlog, to be honest with you. Hey, what's going on, gang? I'm at the salon. Am I gonna walk through those doors, get my throat slit, and someone gonna rip my spine out of my asshole? I mean, who knows? It's kind of a fucking morbid way to start this one off, don't you think, Nate?
Awesome. Yeah, boy, got kicked out. I don't think you're allowed to vlog in there, and Carissa was a little bit embarrassed of me. Hi, Max. Why would your mom be embarrassed of me?
This part actually infuriated me because it shows a complete lack of care for their pets. This man goes in there with full intention of staying throughout the entire hair salon experience, so you're talking 2.5 to 3 hours in there with her. Meanwhile, there's a dog in the scorching hot car the entire time. If he didn't get kicked out, that dog would be dead. But this all assumes that this vlog is real, which is a huge assumption to make because all DoucheTubers vlogs and videos are fake. They're all just piles of shit. So I'm sure he didn't get kicked out. It's probably planned he'd go in and go out. But if it is real, then that salon kicking out this obnoxious asshole just saved the life of an innocent animal.
Though, if you're not subscribed, you should. We take big W's every single day. We're the best family on YouTube. And there's merch dropping on Merch First. So there's 3 days left until merch drops, baby. Be ready for it. And be ready for this video. So let's just run right into it.
Jesus Christ, Nate, now I just feel sorry for you. I genuinely couldn't have written a more generic asshole DoucheTuber subscribe call to action merch plug and all that garbage, that checklist of how to be a DoucheTuber. That was the most formulaic shit I have ever seen in my life. I couldn't imagine a more hollow existence than to put on this fake high energy bullshit performance every day for your children that are watching you. I honestly couldn't, like, there's no way this man enjoys this. He's got to be fucking dead inside. Let's run right into it. With this over-animated face getting loud for no reason, wacky sound effects and zoom-ins. Holy shit. Nate, that's sad, man. That's really sad.
Today, I am going to do, here's a little preview, I'm gonna do the beat up prank. I don't know why this is the most requested prank. Like, do you guys hate me? Like, come on. It kind of hurts my feelings. What would make me feel a little bit better is like, if you guys bought the merch on March 1st, that's all I'm saying.
Oh right, yeah, the classics, the getting beaten up prank. That's a fucking wholesome, family-friendly prank right there. That's some good shit. Everyone's a winner in that one. Obviously, it's all fake, but I mean, why the fuck do all of you DoucheTubers do like these brutal prank ideas? Like, let's simulate an armed robbery prank, gone wrong, gone sexual. The cop whipped out his cock. What's the next prank you're gonna fake here, Nate? The waterboarding Meemaw in the backyard where you take your grandma out back, put a towel over her face, and dump water on her or some shit as a prank? What happened to just silly fun pranks where nobody gets hurt? Why is it always some shit like kidnapping my girlfriend's mother and not giving her back unless my girlfriend buys my merch on March 1st? It's just silly shit. Like, even conceptually, obviously it's all fake. But why is that, like, the direction pranks go for you kind of weird fucking weirdos? I don't get it. Make some fucking entertaining pranks from a conceptual standpoint.
I put that on. Yeah, this is awesome. And this makeup, you guys, it's so good. I'm so talented. This is gonna be awesome.
Alright, I'm no James Charles, but I'm gonna critique your makeup here, Carissa. This doesn't look good. This doesn't look like you've been in a fight. This looks very fake. Now, I used to get black eyes all the time when I played sports. You don't get a black eye immediately after the impact on your eye. It's the result of the bruising, so the day after, maybe the next day, you'll get a black eye form as a result. Now, anyone who's ever been in a tussle or in a fight would immediately recognize that and know you're lying. Oh, you've been in a fight, huh, Carissa? Well, you wouldn't have a black eye if that were true. You're lying to me. We're breaking up. I don't want to see you again. Bang, into your relationship, Carissa, all because you did your makeup wrong. Now, I do think luck is on your side here, though, because your boyfriend looks like a giant pussy whose only conflict has ever been with his parents when they reduced his allowance from $5,000 a week to $2,000 a week because he was rude to the butlers and they wanted to teach him a lesson about discipline. So there's no way he would ever pick up on it, and obviously the prank's fake from the get-go anyway, but god damn it, I wanted to critique the makeup.
Hey, are you home yet?
Yeah, just got that. Where are you?
Okay, I'm walking back from the store and some guy is like, he looks really sketchy. He's been following me for a little bit now.
Where? Where are you?
I'm out front. I'm almost back to the apartment, but he's like,
Well, just get in, hurry.
Can you come out here?
Solid acting so far, I'll definitely give it that. Very concerned boyfriend. Oh, you're being followed by a creepy stalker? Well, hey, just, can you hurry up, maybe? Have you thought of that one?
Here and walk back with me, please.
Where are you?
Please,
Where in the apartment?
I'm out in the front and by the park, please.
Just, why is there nobody? Just come, run.
No, just hurry, please.
Okay.
Hurry. Okay, I hung up. This is so good.
Hardy har har, this is some turbo comedy. Ho ho ho.
Okay, he's coming, you guys.
Okay. All right, you guys. So I just got back from the Apple store.
So Nate gets a call from his girlfriend about her being stalked by a potentially dangerous person begging for his help, and his first thought is to grab the camera and vlog it. Fuck yeah, baby! Garner Gang is lit as shit, catching those big W's on the daily, by letting his girlfriend get beaten up so he can vlog it. Yeah, man. Wow.
He's coming. Okay, go.
Give me the bag.
Stop! Stop! No!
Yo, what the fuck is going on? Why the fuck are you on my girlfriend, bro? Bro.
Me.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
I'm okay.
Your bag?
Get my bag. No, he's tackling. Oh my god. It's a prank. Nate! 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 It's a prank! It's a prank!
What are you doing?
It's a prank!
What are you
It's
doing,
a
bro?
prank!
What the fuck are you
Michael!
doing?
It's Michael!
Oh
It's just a prank!
What the fuck are you guys doing? Michael, I haven't seen you in weeks.
It's a happy ending once you realize it was just Michael under the mask, like the Scooby-Doo villain being demasked. Then it's a group hug in the shower, and the vlog goes on for 8 more minutes. I didn't watch any of it, because it doesn't get better than that prank right there. Now, again, obviously all fake, but let's talk about this as if it were real, because that's a lot more fun, and it's a lot less disgusting to think that these adults came up with this fake prank shit and then acted it out, which they did, and played pretend. I think that's embarrassing, so let's talk about it as if it were 100% real. So Nate starts vlogging, knowing full well that his girlfriend just called, speculating that she may get robbed or beaten up. He shows up, surprised that his girlfriend is getting robbed and beaten up. So he keeps vlogging it and then being confused, like, well, how is this happening? I had no idea, as he's like looking at the camera vlogging it. So then he goes over and shoves the guy, to which Carissa is surprised that he went and defended her. So to that I have to wonder, is Nate so big of a pussy that Carissa had no faith in him lending his strength to save her? Did she expect him to go over there and talk it out with the man beating her up? Like, hey, sir, that's my girlfriend. If you could just, wrap this up quickly or maybe stop beating her up, I'd really appreciate it. I don't want any trouble. Like, she had to expect that her boyfriend would at least push the guy at the very least. So why is she acting all like, holy shit, hey, calm down? It makes no sense unless he really is that big of a pussy that she had no idea he even had it in him to fight in any capacity. It's baffling. Michael, I think, is the real hero here for having a very minor role in all of this. Yeah, you really got saved some embarrassment for the most part. You even had like a fucking, I don't know, pair of panties over your face or whatever the fuck that was. I don't know. Great video, Nate. That shit stayed lit. Garner Gang for life, baby. When was that merch dropping? March 1st, Nate? You bet your ass I'm not buying that. No, but your content sucks a lot of shit, man. Keep up the good work. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. See ya. Most YouTubers are absolutely shameless when it comes to getting views on the platform. They would golden shower their mothers while their father films for their vlog series if it meant a couple 100,000 views, but none are more shameless or just downright batshit insane than Prank Invasion. There's nothing more I can say about Prank Invasion that hasn't been said about your creepy uncle or the pedophile gym teacher you had growing up. This man is a downright fiend. Look at that face, just look at that face. That's the face of a cool guy that tongue fucks his sister with no shame. Just look at how satisfied he is with himself. So this guy's real name is Chris, and he seems to like to fuck his sister, so I'm guessing his last name is Lannister. And as you can see, nothing is off limits when it comes to getting YouTube views. Now, it's debated if this is real or not since all of his shit's fake, but this one has some like proof that it's his real sister, kind of. I don't really care. It's a weird clickbait anyway to really bank on the incest community. There's a cardinal rule when it comes to incest porn. It's not incest porn if the sound's off, then it's just porn. And I think that's what Chris is kind of banking on. I really don't know. The man's a fucking delusional madman. But what I want to really talk about is his behavior on Twitter. This guy is absolutely fucking pathetic. So it all started a couple days ago with this tweet targeting Ethan, because Ethan's made a lot of videos about him insulting his shit, and I guess on this day something just snapped in him like the fucking Winter Soldier, and he called Ethan out to a boxing match, which was declined, so then he went to a chess match, which is quite a big jump from boxing to chess. You might as well have just challenged him to a great tea party. Not exactly the most stunning or brave of tweets or anything like this, but it got kind of big because Ethan responded to it and then I saw it. So I went to his Twitter and his fucking bio says professional fighter 8-0. I don't know if I believe this. I'm guessing he's beating his opponents by making out with them until they get too erect and ejaculate and just collapse from exhaustion. I don't know what his strategy is because this doesn't seem like a fighter. This is definitely more of a lover. This man's like a fucking vampire of lips. This man needs them to survive. He's always sloppily kissing an actress he's paid. So I'm guessing he's transferred that strategy to the octagon. I don't know. I haven't checked out any of his fights on Pornhub yet. So when I saw this, it piqued my interest and I kind of kept up with the Twitter drama, and it really was revealed how pathetic and sad this man is. A response from Chaos Silencer, you need to go to college to be smart, and then Chris responds, reread my statement, your reply is a logical fail. I would know because I scored a 174 on the LSAT, which got me into Northwestern Law after graduating with top honors from UC Berkeley. BTW, the LSAT is an exam in logic. This shit is like straight off of a copy pasta. I wish he had continued. I was expecting another tweet like an hour later. Oh, and also I graduated top of astronaut camp with over a 5,000 parameter index interstellar point score, which has never been done. That blew Neil Armstrong's scores out of the water by over 4,000 points. I am quite literally out of this world. You are beneath me. I was expecting more from Chris. If he was going to go on this copy pasta route, I wish he had committed a bit harder. When I saw this response, I couldn't help but retweet with comment, which isn't something I usually do. So I said, you fucking idiots don't even realize he also graduated to the top of the Navy SEALs with over 500 confirmed kills. Even more impressive, he's made out with his sister over 1,000 times. No, you know, not the biggest zinger I've ever had, no doubt, but I thought it was enough to at least get a response from Chris, which it didn't. Chris is obviously very careful with the fights he chooses, which is why he's 8-0 against the middle school marching band that he's brutalizing. So he didn't respond to me, but he did go on even further into his delusions. He made 2 tweets making it an open challenge to anyone in a chess tournament for $100,000, but no one cares about him, so no one responded to it. I think his attempt was to get more people talking about him, but it didn't work because nobody cares about Chris, except for Ethan to make a couple jokes because Chris is just a punching bag. And then when it seemed like he wasn't getting anything more out of the exchanges, he made this tweet, and this is why I think he's probably the saddest man on YouTube. You see that magic? This brand deal wanted to pay me $25,000, but they said my Twitter impressions were low compared to YouTube and Instagram. Boom! I engineered this and played you for fools. Daddy's got his check now. No, you don't, Chris. How does that make any sense to anyone that's not 5 years old? Man, we'd really like to give you $25,000 for nothing, but your Twitter impressions are low, and they're super low, Chris. You get like 9 likes a tweet. Better luck next time, Chris. Pump up those rookie numbers, pussy boy. How does that make any sense? What kind of brand goes to Chris offering $25,000, but his impressions were low, so they take it away. He didn't even do a brand deal. He didn't do anything. Why did they give him $25,000 if he didn't promote a brand? Are they just giving $25,000 to anyone that can get 500 retweets? That's fucking silly. It obviously didn't happen, Chris. No one believes that happened. And he goes on further into his ruse, his pathetic shell. He says, "Thanks, invaders. My brand deal confirmed a nice bonus due to these awesome Twitter stats, and I've never even promoted my Twitter from YouTube once." Then he shows the 2.5 million impressions. Chris, why the fuck would someone give you $25,000 if you didn't even promote their brand? That's not a brand deal, you goddamn Cro-Magnon fucking troglodyte idiot. That no one believes this, because it didn't happen. Plus, at 2.5 million impressions, who is going to give you $25,000? That's low on the internet in this modern day standards. This didn't happen. You're just looking for any excuse for your lunacy, for your fucking senile actions over the day, but you were too proud to remove the tweets because you're a fucking idiot. This is the saddest shit I think I've seen from a pathetic YouTuber, and there's so many pathetic YouTubers, but this really took the cake because it's so blatantly obvious that he's just making this shit up as he's tearing up behind his keyboard. And what kind of fucking brand would even work with Chris? Someone peddling incest porn out of the back of a garbage truck? What kind of brand would want to work with a guy whose videos are making out with his sister for views? It didn't happen. You're not getting paid for shit. Maybe you're getting ad revenue from the video. I could believe that. But I don't think Gillette's coming to you for the best a man can get, fucking his sister. I don't think that's happening. And certainly not at $25,000 for starting Twitter drama. Just absolutely ridiculous. I wanted to just make something about this because this is the saddest shit I've seen from a YouTuber. And a lot of YouTubers do some pathetic, sad shit, but this took the cake. I wanted to make this earlier, but I decided let's let it sit for a little bit and see if Chris has any more tricks up his sleeve, any more big brand deals in the making. But unfortunately, he has not delivered. I can't wait for Chris's next video where he butt fucks his sister for views. I'm looking forward to it, Chris. Keep up the great work, man. Keep crying on Twitter. Fuck yeah, man. See ya. Fortnite. Drake played it, which means if you play it, you'll be as cool as Drake. I don't need to explain what Fortnite is because it's more than a game. It's a fucking movement. It's a way of life. Even if you've had your face buried in Comcast's asshole and haven't had access to the internet in the last 8 months, you're still familiar with what Fortnite is. Prisoners probably don't even use cigarettes as currency anymore. They probably use V-Bucks. The game is beyond any game ever made. Now let's take a moment and just take a little bit of silence here to remember that a lot of people died before 2017. Jesus Christ didn't even make it to 2017. Everyone who died before 2017 did not get to experience the joy of Fortnite, and that is incredibly fucking sad. I honestly think we should change our dating system and move from AD and BC to BF before Fortnite and AF after Fortnite. So we're in 2018 AF because we're after Fortnite, logically. Now, I personally like the game. I think it's fun. I play the shit out of it both on and off stream. But the best part about Fortnite isn't the game itself. It's the amazing content we've been blessed with on YouTube. The creative geniuses, the innovators, the visionaries, the masterminds have really been letting their creative juices just ooze out of every pore in their body. And they're producing some of the best content the internet has ever seen, such as posting full uninterrupted matches of Fortnite, 20 plus minutes, almost no commentary, definitely no jokes, and they might even lose the match in the end, but they post it 3 times a day and it's great. And then you have the super savage litty titty men that post like the great clickbait like I ride the meteor, or Epic Games gives me Fortnite 3 early, or like my mom starts flicking her bean because she sees me playing Fortnite, with like a wacky crazy original thumbnail like, because it's just fucking mind-boggling. Like, why would their mom come in and start playing with her clitoris just because they're playing Fortnite in front of her? Like, is that the effect the game has on women? It's nuts. But by far the best content that's come from Fortnite is the 1 kill equals 1 removed piece of clothing, or 1 kill equals 1 second of my girlfriend sucking on my pee-pee. Sometimes they'll call their girlfriend their sister if they want to appeal to the incest enthusiasts. It's actually quite a common trend, and it makes sense because we like to appeal to the incest enthusiasts on YouTube. It's something that we welcome. And I just thought it'd be fun if we just went through and watched some of these 1 kill ones, so that way we can all get a taste at what Fortnite has really blessed us with on YouTube. Here we go. This one seems interesting. 1 kill equals 1 makeout on Fortnite. I love to watch 2 goobers just trade spit. I can't wait for this sloppy makeout. What a beautiful intro. That takes us right back to 2008 montage era shit. This must be his first time with Windows Movie Maker. Come on, god damn it, get a kill, I need this. Please. I need to get off. Yes! Oh, yeah. I'm fucking ready.
Get on my game.
He died so fast.
Get on my game.
Stop fucking talking to her and make out with her.
Get on my game. That's
Don't-
31 KO.
don't fucking tease me.
1 second. I need to get loot first.
No loot. Just get to the action.
You ready?
I need to climax. Oh, I'm ready. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Ooh, give me that.
Please. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. God bless you, Fortnite. 1 kill equals 1 times Auszeichnung. I don't speak German, I don't know what that means, but I'm excited to see some Auszeichnung.
Jo Leute, was genau? Willkommen zurück hier auf Fax TV. Für alle, die auf der
What's fucking crazy is I don't even need to understand German to know exactly what he just said right there. It's like douchebag is a universal language. I guarantee it was something about smashing that like button and ringing the bell. Oh, ugh, what is that, clothes that she's wearing? You're gonna make a 2018 Fortnite YouTube video and you bring a girl with clothes on? What is this, fucking amateur hour? Are you fucking kidding me? You're not gonna exploit her for views right away? No, I'm getting to the end here. There's definitely gotta be some tits coming out.
Ich darf nicht gucken, okay, ich darf nicht gucken. Wow, stop. Nein, Freunde.
No, don't stop. No. Oh, I didn't get my little wiener off in time. I came for some fucking Auszeichnung, and all I get is an ouch blue balls. Ugh, she only got down to sports bra. That's all these Fortnite 1 kill, 1 remove piece of clothing till nude. That's as far as they go. They never show me the boobies, the magic milk tanks. I'm glad that YouTube lifted the ban on clickbait, so that way clickbait's alive and well out here. What the fuck? These kids don't look 18 or older? There's no fucking way this is legal. Are you fucking kidding me? If these kids are 18 or older, I'll eat Tom Brady's jockstrap. If he lets me. I don't think Tom Brady would want me eating that, but if he lets me eat it and they're above 18, I'll just gobble that shit down. Let's Google this. This doesn't bode well. The first auto suggestion is Morg's age. I think I'm absolutely right. He's not 18. Yep, fucking called it 16. I'm just gonna assume his girlfriend is the same age, which means that this video they posted is quite literally, by a lot of definitions, child pornography. I'm not gonna watch it clearly, maybe it's like a big joke video, but are you gonna use child pornography as your fucking clickbait? Man, that's making one fucking statement, and it's a recommended video from YouTube, so that's yikes.
Guys, I gotta run, guys. I gotta...
This perpetually congested, insufferable asshole makes consistently the worst content on the entire site. I've never watched one of his videos from beginning to end, and I don't think I ever will. They're just too fucking awful to sit through. It's no surprise he's hopping on this popular trend, but there's really nothing more that can be said about rice gum that hasn't been said about a shit-filled toilet in a dilapidated gas station. But maybe I'm just a hater who needs to get some clout, as his legion of brain-dead zombie 8-year-olds always say in the comments to anyone that insults their messiah, because they live vicariously through his success. Just a little news flash, just because he makes a lot of money doesn't mean you do by watching him. It's okay to criticize him.
Battle Royale. Ninja. Hey guys!
Oh, now we're fucking cooking. Losing clothes and ninja gameplay. This girl's gonna be butt-ass naked, super turbo naked with the amount of kills Ninja gets per game. Holy shit. Well, but where's Ninja?
What's up? It's a faff. You guys,
Oh god.
Oh, yeah.
maybe once
you stop fucking lying to me. You said there would be Ninja and removing clothing, but look at how much clothing you're still in, and you didn't even have Ninja there. You just took clothing off watching a Ninja clip. It's the stupidest shit I've seen in a while. Man, that is not only taking the trend, but it's making it even worse and more low effort. At the very least, the other awful fucking YouTubers hopping on this trend had to play the game. She didn't even have to do that. She just started taking some clothes off, minimal amount of clothes off, by watching someone else who has played the game before. That's amazing. Wow, look at this thumbnail. This guy's about to lick some ass crack. Oh my god, he's licking... He just licked cleavage. Oh, this is a wholesome intro. This is kind of like a Full House type of intro type shit, or like a 90s sitcom intro. This is so cool. But start licking some ass, please.
Okay, you ready? You know what I'm saying? I had to make sure I got a good lick in. Oh wait, so that's 2 things you gotta remove. I got 2 kills.
No.
At first I thought that bucket he was handing her was for her to puke in, which would have been very considerate, but it's not, spoiler alert. At first I honestly didn't think he was gonna lick ass cheeks, because usually a thumbnail like that, it's not in the video, it's just to draw some prepubescent kids in that are trying to jerk off. But he actually straight licked some cheeks. Hats off to him, that wasn't clickbait. Horrible content nonetheless, but it wasn't clickbait. He straight licked some cheeks. Fuck yeah. Good for him. But yeah, I hope you've had your eyes open to all the beautiful gifts Fortnite has bestowed upon the internet community. And I think I speak for all of us when I say, thank you, Fortnite. And shitting on Fortnite content isn't brave. It's the lowest hanging fruit on the internet. The content is fucking abominable, and we all know this. You have those incredible trends such as 1 kill equals 1 centimeter of my girlfriend's areola that I'll show on camera, doing Fortnite dances in real life while nude. Subscribe to my channel for a Ghoul Trooper skin, 10,000 V-Bucks, and a personal rim job from my mouth to your asshole. And then you've got conspiracy theory videos like, is Area 51 actually just a cover for the Fortnite cube? Just absolute shit is what I'm getting at. So me shitting on it doesn't make me a hero. But I'm gonna shit on it some more. Atop the Mount Olympus of suck-fucking Fortnite content, there stands one champion. His name's Exility. It's all just clickbait nonsense like, Fortnite will fuck your wife while you're asleep, and here's how. Oh, and then the follow-up video, Ninja will fuck Fortnite's wife while Fortnite is asleep, and here's the evidence. And it's all just clickbait bullshit that's all padded for 10 to 20 minutes longer than it should ever possibly need to be. This is from one of his newer videos. Fortnite's gonna be offline for a while.
The East Coast is in a declared state of emergency because of Hurricane Florence, which is on a fast track to North Carolina and headed directly for Epic Games offices. If Epic Games doesn't do a good job preparing for this catastrophe, Fortnite servers could go offline for months.
He makes it sound like Hurricane Florence was targeting Epic Games, like God himself created Hurricane Florence to demolish Epic Games and steal all of our V-Bucks. It's amazing. He spends this entire video under the premise that Epic Games is going to be destroyed. It's going to be a pile of rubble and ash, and every employee is going to be fucking destroyed and sent straight to hell because of Hurricane Florence. He treats it like it's Voldemort. And then he has the audacity to pad this video over 10 minutes to talk about every single previous hurricane that's ever hit the United States. It's fucking horrible. It's the worst history lesson I've ever heard in my life. It's 3 a.m. and I've been watching Exility videos for the last hour. Probably gonna have a fucking dream of Exility clickbait. How Charlie woke up 6 inches taller, and then I'll wake up and I'm not 6 inches taller, I'm still 5'6". Anyway, I'm gonna finish this video in the morning. It's not a Fortnite YouTube video without an obnoxious, shitty intro. And Exility's intro is like if Allier's intro fucked a children's electric xylophone.
If flooding like this occurs in Carolinas, Epic Games and Fortnite are going to be out of commission for a while. On top of the flooding and the storm surge, there's also extremely high winds.
Yeah, no shit, Chief Meteorologist Exility. If Hurricane Katrina flooding happened in North Carolina, I'm sure the office would get a little soggy. It's a statement you can make about anything. You could show a video of an intense thunderstorm and say, but what if this happened in North Carolina right over Epic Games headquarters? What if a lightning bolt struck Epic Games, caused the entire facility to explode, killing every single worker there? There would be no more Fortnite, and this could happen, here's why. It's just fucking fear-mongering to make children afraid and click on his video because they think their beloved Fortnite's about to go offline for a few minutes, which didn't even happen. I mean, Hurricane Florence didn't destroy the USA, it's not underwater now. USA and East Coast hasn't become Atlantis. It was just a blatant fear-mongering to capitalize off the hysteria from the latest hurricane, and it's a shitty research video here. It's like a children's book report that is just padded for word count. If someone submitted this to me and I was the teacher, I'd give this a D. I wouldn't give it an F because they clearly put a little work in here in terms of editing, but other than that, there's just no substance here.
TSM Myth was one of the most viral Fortnite creators on YouTube and Twitch. However, over the last couple months, his YouTube views have dropped dramatically. His streams aren't performing as well, and he's unknowingly been killing his YouTube channel and career overall.
It was actually this video right here that convinced me that Exility is just a big old pile of filthy dog shit, because This is just so clearly baiting a bunch of people into clicking on it because they read that and go, hey, wait, TSM Myth hasn't lost his career, he's still extremely popular. What is this guy talking about? What was that one simple mistake? Then you watch this entire 17-minute insufferable video with this man's screeching, nasally voice, and he has nothing to say about how he lost his career. He keeps hyping it up like, he made one simple mistake. Oh, and we'll get there. Don't worry. It'll be towards the middle of the video. You get to the middle of the video. Oh, we're almost there, guys. We're just getting to chapter 3 here, act 4 of this play that I'm creating, and milking as much YouTube dollars as I can out of watch time. But trust me, it's coming. And then, you get to the end, and it's not there. This video is basically like one of those virus ads on a porn website. Click here to find the one simple trick that scientists don't want you to know about getting a bigger dick. That's what this video is. He shows one clip where he's like, this is the one. This is what cost Myth his career. And it's a clip where he falls off a cliff once. And then he's like, yeah, but this didn't really cost him his career. So the video said, this is how Myth cost himself his career. This is how he lost his entire fucking career. This is why he's homeless. This is why the mafia wants to kill him. You go through the whole video, and at the end, he's like, yeah, well, obviously Myth hasn't lost his career. He's still extremely popular, but I mean, what if? What a convincing argument. Bulletproof. Watertight. What if Exility held the dirtiest part of my butthole? At least with that guy who became the meme for the Burger King ass pickles or whatever it was, he had like a cool voice and way of talking. Foot lettuce, that's what it was. At least he had a cool way of talking. There's nothing cool about this guy. There's nothing that draws anyone in here, except maybe his uber epic gaming challenges that he issues to his viewers in the middle of his videos, putting them to a dead stop to do this fucking stupid challenge to try and game the system and get more likes out of it. Let's check the one that he threw onto this Myth video.
Did. The next thing we're going to talk about is the fatal mistake he made after his decline began, and a specific clip that was very instrumental in his downfall. But real quick, I've got a challenge for you guys, and you only have 5 seconds to accomplish it. Drop a like and subscribe, and if you're able to accomplish this in the next 5 seconds, then you will have 5 years of incredible luck. Just the luckiest things will start happening to you, so just trust me, try it. It really works, and let's get back into the video.
Hey, what's up, fam? Let's get those swag likes on this video and smash that subscribe button with bell notifications annihilated on, and you'll receive 10 years of pussy. Yahoo! This dude's fucking channel banner is begging people to turn notifications on and subscribe. And another big pet peeve, every single video he uploads, he hashtags Exility, hashtag Exility, as if a single child that subscribed to him is subscribed to him because they support him. They just like all the people he clickbaits. He's a brand new channel, it seems like, for the most part, in terms of content. But he's got the system figured out. If you want to really explode on YouTube right now, you take the most popular internet people and you make up some bullshit about them, or you do some cheeky bullshit where you count their donations, and that's how you do it. He's playing the game well, and he's not the worst Fortnite content producer there on the site. There's definitely worse ones and more insidious ones, but this one's just such a frustrating one for me personally, because I think this is just the laziest and shittiest content there is. At least when you're doing like strip challenges in Fortnite, you gotta actually strip, and there's something to that. Whereas here he's just leeching off of actually, talented people and people that others want to support, which is why they're clicking on these videos, because they're trying to learn about the person that they like. No, I'm sure everyone that watches Exility's videos don't even know they're watching an Exility video, because they don't give a fuck. They just want to hear about the content that they want to hear about the producer that he's talking about. But yeah, I mean, this is just some more shitty Fortnite content that I thought I'd talk about. So yeah. Hello there. Today we'll be taking an educational look at the species known as DoucheTubers. The DoucheTubers phylum consists of members that possess no soul, no morals, and no creativity, and definitely no entertainment. In this phylum you'll find members such as the Rice Gum and the Paul brothers. DoucheTubers are composed of mainly 5 characteristics. 1. They are all douchebags on YouTube who got popular by being douchebags on YouTube for children. 2. Bragging. Always bragging, or flexing. Flexing, for those of you who aren't 12, is when the money is thrown in the face of the viewer. Look how much money I have that you don't. I just fucked a hooker that cost $5,000 because girls usually won't look at me without money in my hand, so I paid for it. You don't have this kind of money, I have this kind of money. So it's just bragging about your money to the children that watch you, which is kind of just shitting in the hand that feeds you. But kids like it. 3. Just being a big fucking douchebag. 4. You're still a big fucking douchebag. 5. Always threatening to fight your haters or roasting them. Optionally diss tracks if you want to be an extreme turbo super douchebag YouTuber. Douchebag YouTubers are something I've talked about in the past. They're probably the biggest content creators on the site because kids live vicariously through that kind of content. They see this man who's successful, because they watch them. So they feel like they had a part in that person's success. And when they get flexed on, they feel like they've earned that. Like when they're getting flexed on, it's like, hey, I gave you that. Yeah, use it wisely. Kids like that kind of shit because they might not have it, and it feels good that they were able to help someone else achieve it. I understand it. It makes sense. That doesn't mean I respect it, though. It's a very toxic thing. And the reason I'm making this is because I found the perfect example of a DoucheTuber today. Memulous made a video on a man named Ryan Franklin who is the epitome of a DoucheTuber. He does it all. And I want to take a hard look at his channel here to show you exactly what DoucheTubers are and why they're a bad thing.
As for shoes, my shoes cost more than your whole outfit, so yeah, easy.
First, flexing. I'm only going to show one Ryan Franklin clip per point to illustrate it because I don't want to show more than necessary because I understand not everyone has a war-hardened stomach like I do that can hold on to vomit when they see abysmal fucking content like this. So I'm only going to show as much as necessary to get the points across so you are not tortured with more Ryan Franklin content than you need to be. In nearly everything that Ryan does, there's some degree of flexing. In a video it'll be, oh, look at this Gucci hat I just bought, or oh, hey dad, I just spent $2,000 on this Louis Vuitton trench coat. On Instagram he'll post, just bought this extremely expensive pair of shoes, these Yeezys. Oh, check out this Gucci condom on my micro penis, #blessed. He is always flexing, and flexing is one of the main things with DoucheTubers. I really personally don't understand why people will just stand for that. That's just so insulting and spitting in your face. Hey, you've supported me, now I'm going to brag to you that you don't have these things, so fuck you. I don't get that, and I think that's just a really bad thing to do, unhealthy more than anything. It shows nothing but insecurity or a sense of holier than thou, which all DoucheTubers have. They always think they're more important than all of their viewers, and they always have this belief that the world owes them everything and they're entitled to everything the world has to offer.
I'm a hypocrite, which, you know, like, cool, whatever, like, I don't actually care, but apparently I'm a hypocrite because I complain about people doing clickbait, but then proceed to do clickbait myself. Now, I sort of get your point, but at the same time, your points are irrelevant, alright? They're dumb, they're stupid. I mean, I do the odd misleading thumbnail, the odd misleading title here and there, and if you're dumb enough to, like, you know, be misled and, like, actually go onto the video, like, I've clickbaited you, I won, I've got the extra view, like, you're so dumb if you go onto the video thinking...
I am in firm agreement with Ryan on this point here. If you are a fan of Ryan Franklin, you are dumb, and you are stupid. As you can see, this illustrates my point I just made, where he thinks he's better than all of his viewers. He thinks they're all very dumb for even falling for his clickbait, and most DoucheTubers feel the same way. Hey, my audience is so dumb, I can clickbait the shit out of anything, even if it makes no sense. Aliens invaded my boners at 3 AM while watching SpongeBob? Haunted, super scary, you won't believe number 6, 10 million views. So yeah, I agree the viewers of these kind of people, I wouldn't necessarily call them stupid, but they're naive because they're children, they're being exploited with this misleading shit, which is fucking awful in my opinion.
I don't, personally, I don't see the attraction. Like, I'm not overly like, ooh, like...
Now, one of the main things he does is he always insults any of his haters based on their appearance. He always goes right for appearance insults, and he does not discriminate. It doesn't matter your age, sex, race. You could be a fucking alien. You're still a target. Everyone is equal in his eyes. Here he is taking on a 6-year-old, and he showed no mercy. The full wrath of his clever roasting was laid down upon this 6-year-old. He was merciless.
What's wrong with your hairline? The hairline is so ugly.
Right. Hair jokes. I mean, I've never heard those before in my life. If I had £1 for every single time someone mocks my hair for the colour or the style or anything, it doesn't matter. I'll be living in the Bahamas.
I wonder why you get so many hair jokes. I honestly can't imagine. I'm gonna go ahead and pile on it though. You look like Bert from Sesame Street. I'm sure you get that one all the time, so that's nothing new. Your hair looks like Anthony Sullivan's Smart Mop after it was used to clean up a pile of Chaz Finster's pubic hair. I'm actually really glad you chose that hairstyle though, honestly. It lets people know you're a douchebag without ever having to talk to you. Your hair looks like 3 rusted slinkies that had an orgy on top of your head that you just decided not to stop. So you're welcome, there's 4 more for your Bahamas fund.
Guys, this person right there is the ugliest man alive.
And you know what's the most awkward thing is when this calls you ugly.
Oh no, look out, we've been invaded by Ryan Franklin. No, I'm just kidding. That's not Ryan Franklin. That's Watto from the Star Wars prequels. Ryan is way too much of a pussy to confront someone directly. He's already privated his Twitter account and shit because he's a big old pussy. But you see what I did there, Ryan? I compared you to Watto. and Watto is known for not being super great looking in the Phantom Menace. So I'm calling you ugly, you get it? You know, because that's what you do. Man, you really took that 6-year-old down to size, man. What are you, like 19 or 20, and you're just calling a fucking child ugly? Are you out of your fucking mind, man? Holy shit.
Well, I opened up some fan mail. This is a letter from one of you guys. I think her name's Jessica. I haven't opened that fan mail in 2 years.
What a cool guy. He couldn't even be bothered to read who the fan mail was from. He's had it for 2 fucking years and hasn't opened it. What a piece of shit. I honestly don't think that fan mail is actually from somebody. I feel like he just wrote that himself as Jessica. I don't think this guy's getting fan mail or ever has in the past.
You do want me to get maybe like another PO box, that sort of thing, so you guys can send me in letters, maybe like candy from your country, then, you know, I'll definitely do it.
Oh yeah, that's what we want you to do, Ryan. Open up another PO box so they can send you letters that you'll never fucking read for 2 years. Great idea, you stupid son of a bitch. Amazing. Hey guys, you want me to open another PO box so you can send shit that I ignore? How's that sound? Great, huh? Again, just further proving he does not give a shit about his fans or anyone for that matter. Unbelievable.
Now, I don't intentionally flex on my fans, but
how the fuck do you have an accidental flex? Oh, whoopsie. I accidentally just started taking pictures of all of my expensive possessions and saying how great they were and then accidentally uploading them all over everything that I own. Damn, what a silly mistake. I mean, there's no correcting it now. It's already out in the wild. Shit, I'm sorry, guys.
First one was a joke to Ruby Roo, because obviously during the summer I made a few videos on her, and yeah, the video's done well in terms of, you know, views, got me money, okay? So I was doing a joke, like that tweet is a joke, like the whole Yeezy thing. It's a joke. You don't realise, actually, like, I feel that I'm quite misunderstood. I said this in yesterday's video.
This is always the fleshlight these douchebags start to use once it starts backfiring with all of their douchebaggery and bragging. Oh, it's just a joke. I'm just playing a persona. Ha ha ha. I'm not really a huge insufferable asshole. It's just a joke. Lighten up, guys. But it's very clear it's not a joke, because none of it's done in a comedic way or anything entertaining at all. It's just being an asshole. Jokes on you guys, I'm not really an asshole, ha 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 ha. If you have to keep reiterating that it's a joke time and time again, maybe it's not a good joke, or maybe you're the joke. It's just fucking silly, because it's very obvious to anyone that you're not kidding. You're just being a douchebag. Now, this was a National Geographic look at the DoucheTuber, and I hope you've all learned something about this abhorrent species. I really have no respect for these kind of people at all, and hopefully you're walking away with this knowledge and also forming an opinion that, hey, maybe these aren't great people that I should be letting either my kids or my brothers and sisters that are young watch, because it sets a bad example for them. It really does. 100%. That's it. See ya. In 2009, if you said you were a YouTuber full-time, you got laughed at, peed on, and called a turbo virgin and told to get a real job, you fucking nerd. In 2018, if you say you're a YouTuber, you get laughed at, peed on, called a fucking turbo virgin, but no one tells you you did a real job, because apparently now being a YouTuber is so fucking lucrative. This may come as a surprise to all you, but my shit's not advertiser friendly. It never has been. But to those that are, they are pulling in some fatty McPatty stacks of cash. Now today I wanted to talk about some beloved content creators that I've talked about in the past, the Dobre brothers. For those that don't know, they make some fucking lit content. They bang out some real bangers. I always smash that fucking like button 100% of the time, and I'm always jerking off during the videos. You know me. They make some good shit. Like the time they solved bullying, literally eradicated bullying across the American continent by just their ingenious solution of, don't bully, in rap form. It was genius, and it fucking saved our country. The Dobre brothers deserve all of their success. They're an extremely talented group of individuals, and today, they actually set a record with the amount of wealth they've accrued from their YouTube views by becoming the first people in the United States of America to own a Ferrari Pista. I'm not a car guy, I never have been. If you put a fucking pickup truck next to a Volkswagen in front of me, I'm calling them both a car. I don't care much about vehicles myself, but the Ferrari community went in an uproar seeing that the Dobre brothers owned a Ferrari Pista because none of them can get their hands on them. I read a post from some guy who said he bought 12 Ferraris last year and he's not allowed to get a Pista in this country. Who the fuck can afford 12 Ferraris in a year? That man must have been writing that comment on the Ferrari chat forums while also doing a line of coke off of a high-class escort's butthole on his $2 million yacht. Holy shit. This community hates those guys now. But the Dobre brothers posted a very humble video, as they've been known to do. They're very humble boys, talking about the Ferrari and taking it for a bit of a spin. Let's go ahead and check out that video.
Hey! Whoa! This is crazy. This just proves that life
is not fair and does not reward hard work.
All you gotta do is chase your dreams. And I'm just speechless right now because I would have never ever thought like this would happen. Lucas was always dreaming about this car. Am I gonna get it? Am I gonna get it? No, I'm not gonna get it. Yeah.
Fuck, that was wholesome. That really hit close to home right there. I think that's a struggle we can all relate to, just being kept awake at night with the cold sweats, wondering, damn, I have all this money, but will I ever get a Ferrari Pista with all this money? They don't deliver to the US. They don't do US deliveries with this limited edition Ferrari. Will I ever get one? Do they care about me and all of my money? Man, you know, that's such a relatable problem. I think all of us can at least feel them on that one a little bit.
Oh my god. People might think I'm trying to flex or like show off, but nah, I'm just so blessed. Like, this is an accomplishment. Like,
no, don't worry. I don't know how anyone would click on this video called buying my dream $500,000 car and think it was about flexing or showing off. What kind of fucking troglodyte would get that idea? This is clearly a very candid and modest video shot here. You probably didn't even plan on making it. They might have surprised you and caught you off guard, like fucking open the garage and just, oh hey shit, sorry guys, I didn't see you there. I was just jerking off on top of my $500,000 Ferrari Pista. Did you guys know I'm the only one in the US that owns one of these bad boys? Yeah, I just dropped trousers and did a big old stink face on the Ferrari community by being the only one that owns one of these. Yeah, I just gave them a true patriotic loogie right in their fucking butthole by owning one of these Ferraris. You guys probably didn't. You probably, you know, it's just, you know, you too can do this. If you annihilate that like button, anything's possible. Chase your dreams and shit and make sure to buy our merch and all that shit. You guys can, why don't we take it for a spin, guys? Honestly, it really is just a very humble video, and I wish I had half of his modesty here. He's just such a nice guy. It's not about flexing, it's about the emotion and inspiring all of us, and I'm fucking inspired.
I'm making this video to like inspire everyone because like dreams come true. Like, I'm being dead serious.
I agree. Like I said, I do think the purpose of this video was to inspire their audience, especially with all 6 ads that play throughout this video. I think that's probably one of the most important parts of inspiring your audience, is making sure you fucking suffocate them with ads.
Can you guys come here real quick?
Yeah, sure.
What's up? Hi.
Hi.
What's up? How are you? Good, how are you?
Yeah, their parents have a pet goat. That's living the life of luxury. If they went to the backyard, you probably would have seen their fucking 10 saber-toothed tiger exhibits or some other exotic shit. That's fucking wild. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video here because all that happens next is he takes the parents for a test spin in the car, and it's a nice fucking vehicle. It truly is. Ferrari executives, if you're watching, if you're just giving these bitches away, I'll certainly take one. If you need like an over-the-pants hand job as collateral, I'll be on it. I'll start ripping up your dick or whatever. Just, it's a nice car. And they drive it fast. It's real cool. Yahoo. The reason I'm talking about this is, I think it is inspiring to a certain degree. You can be totally fucking talentless, but if you're loud and you're a public annoyance, a public nuisance like these 2 kids were, that's how they got popular, by like dancing in the grocery store aisles and just being a public bother, you too can actually own a Ferrari. That's kind of the fast track on the internet. Be loud, be a douchebag, find success. It's that easy. Where's your Ferrari Pista at, you fucking losers? I'll see you all next time, boys and car enthusiasts. See ya. Today we're talking about a serious topic that I'm shocked hasn't become a bigger story. Right now the only YouTuber that's covered it is Some Ordinary Gamers, Mudahar. Shout out to Mudahar, he's a sweet, special little angel, a butterfly with a heart of gold. And he's been talking about this story, or talked about it yesterday, and it's been ongoing for a little while now. It involves a beloved YouTuber that I was personally a fan of, even made a video on him a long time ago, and a YouTuber that I'm sure many of you have probably heard of before. Feature Man. His channel used to have nearly 450,000 subscribers, but he's been losing a good handful of them now due to the story that's come out. And he's also deleted a ton of his videos. He's purged his whole channel, burnt down his own Library of Alexandria here, so a lot of his biggest content no longer exists, but you probably remember him from going viral a few times for How to Eat a Watermelon, for example, where he kind of became this wacky watermelon old guy. He really broke the magician's code with that video. He opened everyone's third eye to the truth, the optimal way of attacking a watermelon and consuming it. And his whole channel had always existed in this limbo, this fabric between dimensions, between realms of, is it satirical or is this guy serious? He's an older gentleman, and people are wondering, is he geriatric? Is he senile? Because his recipes, and that was the main bulk of his content, was like goofy recipes, were always unhinged. Like digging out a hole in a watermelon and dumping fucking onion powder and a shoelace in it and being like, yep, this is a good watermelon recipe. Or a fucking pack of Vienna sausages and then putting mustard on it and then slamming it in between 5 pieces of bread and then putting sprinkles. Like all kinds of crazy shit, really. And for a long time, he cultivated an audience where they were laughing along with him. But now nobody's laughing after a series of investigations conducted by the community revealed a very fucked up past. It turns out he's not some innocent, wholesome octogenarian just posting YouTube videos and he's a good saint or anything. He's actually just evil. He, in the past, was facing 3 consecutive life in prison charges due to infamous crimes against nature for his sexual contact with minors. And after this information came to light, Featureman himself even posted a video, which he has now deleted, where he kind of tackled all of it head on, while tiptoeing around the actual specifics of the case. I'll play some clips from that for you real quick, and I highly recommend watching Mudahar's video on this whole thing, because he goes very in-depth going through the actual court documents as well as the newspaper clippings that the community has all put together. I'm just going to be giving you like a general breakdown of this whole situation. It's fucking rough.
About 1977, I became involved with the court system once again. I was arrested. I was tried, I was convicted by a jury, and I was sentenced. And the sentence was life in prison. And the sentence was life in prison. And the sentence was life in prison. 3 lives in prison.
Knowing what I know now about this man, I can't even listen to him without getting the heebie-jeebies. The way he's talking here sounds like Palpatine when he's going over the Darth Plagueis the Wise story to Anakin. Many abilities deemed unnatural. Like, it's fucking terrifying, especially given what he has done. So, this is him kind of laying out the foundation that he received these 3 life in prison charges, and he maintains that it was a complete corrupt law. This infamous crimes against nature law for which he was tried and found guilty of was a whole bunch of baloney. It was all fucking dirty barnacles and foul play. The supposed victim, you know, it was never a minor, over 18, he'd make sure to specify.
And without getting into details, I will say that there was a trial, and the witness against me, and he was over 18 years of age, the witness against me admitted on the witness stand that he was lying.
Darth Sidious is doing his best to placate and omit important details. He tries to talk about this infamous crimes against nature law as if the reason he fell victim to it is because it was just completely fucked up, right? So he's trying to say, like, back during the time that this happened, which was like 45 years ago now, this law was used as just like an anything goes. They were real loosey-goosey with it. If it wasn't a relationship between a man and a woman, they could slap you with the infamous crimes against nature law. And he tries to present this law as if it was this boogeyman that he himself was on the front lines of justice fighting against. He mentions multiple times that he helped have the law changed around. But he makes it sound like, you know, it was just completely wild west of law enforcement here. You know, if you kissed your body pillow that had a waifu on it, you would have went right to jail under the infamous crimes against nature law. If you are a furry, they would have thrown you right in the slammer under this law, this and that. And he's trying to make it seem like because his situation wasn't a man and a woman, that's why he stood trial for his crimes. He fails to mention that even though it wasn't a man and a woman, that's not the problem. It was because it was him and a child. But he's trying to make it seem like it was because they didn't tolerate gay people, they were homophobic, and that's what the law was used to, that's why they used that law against him. He just continues to omit the fact that it was a minor. Him saying that the witness was 18 years old is extremely misleading, because while the witness may have been 18 at the time of that trial, he was not 18 when he was a victim of Tom. He was a minor. This happened years later when he was on trial and was 18, but when the actual yucky events happened, he was a child. So Tom, in this entire video here, tries to play himself off as a victim, but also narcissistic in that he celebrates his victory over this whole case and how he gets off with barely even a fucking slap on the wrist for all of it. It's fucking sickening.
Like, at the end of the day, obviously this isn't an interaction between a man or a woman, but it's also not an interaction between a legally aged man and another legally aged man. Again, reading the court documents, it involves a minor. Reading the news clippings, it involves a minor well under the age of 18. Well, why not include that into the situation? Again, without getting into details, I can see why he wouldn't get into details, because there is no actual defense. This boy to a room to introduce him to the guitar, a musical instrument. But the session ended in the first act of oral copulation. So again, it only says the first of several acts. It wasn't just one, it was multiple.
Now, I bet you're wondering how he was able to weasel his way out of this sentencing. 3 life sentences, that's not exactly small potatoes by any means there. That's not like a you wouldn't download a car situation where you're pirating John Wick 2 or whatever. This was very big, and he was able to wiggle his way out due to a fucking technicality. One that I still don't fully understand how he was able to pull off. Even after watching Mudahar's video and reading into it myself, I still don't quite understand how he was able to get away with such a slap on the wrist in light of all of these charges in the sentencing. I'm still a little confuddled by that. So I encourage you to look into this case if you were once a fan of Feature Man as well. I'm not going to even bother trying to tackle exactly how the technicality works that got him out of this extreme sentence that he was facing. But one thing is very clear. Tom shows absolutely no remorse for any of this. He also seems to have a very favorable view of himself, where he's almost like a hero who fought against an archaic law that was used against him unjustly, while never revealing to his audience that the victims here were minors. He continues to skirt around that fact, and it's fucking gross. So yeah, like I mentioned, I did like Feature Man's content. I didn't watch like every single upload, but I did watch a good handful of them. Like I said, I even made a video on him a long time ago. And this was an absolutely wild development here. This would have been like learning Mr. Rogers was secretly selling heroin to kids. I just couldn't believe this when I saw Mudahar posted the video, and now I'm just disgusted by this guy. So, yeah, I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. That's about it. So, yep. What does every DoucheTuber have in common besides a micro penis? Energy. That's right. You see, the DoucheTuber species has learned that in order to keep the attention of children, they have to jingle keys in front of them constantly. They have to pop out a titty that's full of milk for them to suckle on, and it's a very high-energy titty they need to present. Thus, they always put on a fake persona, and you get those real crazy wild intros, the "What's going on, fam squad? Today we're doing the try not to call Thanos at 3 AM challenge and come in our pants. Are you ready, bitch boy? I'm ready, shit boy. Let's get into it. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Yeehaw, whoa, 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 whoa." That's why you always end up with that shit, because children like the energy. They feed off it. But what happens when the DoucheTubers have no energy and are very boring? Let's find out. I just want to quickly say this warning has never held less meaning than it does on this video. This is another pause challenge. This is from the Martinez twins, and the most extreme stunt they do here is shoot water from a hose in their face. It's not exactly the most dangerous and daring Evel Knievel stunts. It's not like they're trained to take water from a hose to the face. It's just not that fucking big of a deal. I don't think they needed the warning. Some real edgier seat action there to start this shit off here. I mean, he comes out of the bathroom looking like a fucking Gryffindor recruit at Hogwarts, and then he comes out of the closet looking like a standard douche-tuber. But what's missing here is any energy at all, or effort, really. It's super weird. This comes across as like a really bad scene in an indie movie. This almost looks like a Neil Breen scene, honestly. There's nothing happening, there's no reason for it. This could have totally just been edited out and they could just say, hey, let's go ahead and start this. But instead, they take 20 seconds to show him going in the bathroom, you know, jerking off real quick, coming out, and then changed. What's the point?
Okay, I'm ready. You see me? I'm ready. Ready to go? First of all, we gotta wake up my brother, so we should go.
It honestly never occurred to me just how important that royalty-free background music is to Douchebag's YouTube videos, because you notice he doesn't use anything, it's just completely quiet and him talking at it, and it's so uncomfortable. It's like the start of snuff video or like poorly acted porn. And when you don't have that background music in there, it just really highlights how fake your energy is, and it really just makes it seem so fucking weird. This intro should serve as a PSA to up-and-coming assholes to make sure you have some music in there.
You wanna wake up everyone? Yeah, bro. Hi.
Hi.
Now these two were part of Jake Paul's Team 10 at one point, but they split off to do their own douchebag videos. But they're not very good at it. Like, watching their videos is like watching a Snapchat story, but with even less energy.
Thank you. Thank you. I think it's dope.
Hey, welcome to Starbucks. I just want an iced vanilla latte with some milk. And where are you looking at? I want a cookie. My name is...
I honestly have no fucking clue what that little skit was right there, but it seemed like something right out of Tommy Wiseau's The Room. I don't understand what that was. I think it was them trying to like voice act what happened when they went into Starbucks, but I honestly have no idea what that fucking disaster was. It was a beautiful piece, honestly probably directed by Neil Breen himself there, and probably the best part of the video, really.
Morning routine every single day. We go to Starbucks. We eat sandwich and we drink coffee.
Who gives a shit about your morning routine?
Ivan, pose.
Pose. Are you okay? Yeah.
I take back what I said at the beginning of the videos. That stunt right there is definitely something you shouldn't try at home. They do seem like trained professionals when it comes to dumping water on each other. So honestly, I could see why the warning's there now. I like that he checks to make sure his brother's okay, because that really did seem like it could have fucking obliterated him.
Okay. What's up, man?
Yo, what up?
What are you doing?
Taking care of the... No.
Pause.
Stop.
Bro!
Taking care of what? You're just making mud pies. This man just standing out here with the garden hose spraying dirt with water. Yeah, you're working real hard over there. Truly trained professionals don't try this shit at home.
Oh my god.
This pause challenge is getting wild. Some gut-busting, side-splitting comedy by spraying his brother with a hose right into busting up some AirPods. Honestly, the AirPods thing, I'd say he was doing him a favor. Fuck that shit, stick with the cord. You goddamn turbo virgins using AirPods, I just don't see the point. You can like what you want to like, alright? I just don't give a shit about that kind of wireless headphone mumbo-jumbo hocus pocus. I prefer the cord. And, well, back to the pause challenge.
Good. I'm feeling good. Sorry. Pause! It's been twice in a day. Wait, don't worry. Pause. Pause!
Now this one does look like an unironically dangerous stunt right here. He is benching some fat fucking weight there. That looks like it might be pushing 40 pounds. So making him pause like that, there's only so much the human muscles can take. It's gonna give out and destroy his sternum if he keeps him paused for too long. I fucking love the weights on here. Where did he find these weights? At Whole Foods or some shit? Where do you even find weights that look like these? This looks like a toy weight set that a child would have. You know, like my toddler's first bodybuilding set, my toddler's first gym, my toddler's first CrossFit trip. I don't understand this. I have to know how much that shit weighs. It can't be more than 2.5 pounds. It looks like it's made out of fucking Play-Doh.
Stop. Bro. No, this is crazy. Okay, let me pause that. No, bro.
It's very clear every douchebag on YouTube is connected in one way or another, because when they do these challenges, they always do kind of the same thing. Every pause challenge has the pantsing in public, and a lot of other similar things. It's just like this interconnected web of assholes. You know, it's like asshole to asshole, like Requiem of a Dream style. Like they just suction cup to each other. And it's sickening. Like, at least be creative with your douchebaggery. Like, at least, you know, come up with your own ideas with it.
And I hope you like. I hope you guys like this video. Give it a big
So.
thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Yeah,
wait.
No.
Yeah, so that wraps up that exhilarating pause challenge. I thought this was just super weird that they wouldn't just do the most basic shit that they all do by having wacky sound effects and the background music and stuff, and they very clearly fake their energy and then at times don't even bother faking energy, just have it completely monotone. It's super different from most DoucheTubers. Like, they're breaking ground here. They're going against the grain. And I just thought it was an interesting little video to look at here. So that's what happens when there's no energy in the douche-tubing. See ya. What's up, everybody? It's Critical. This season on the YouTube drama soap opera has been a pretty interesting one, and as this season winds to a close, we get one hell of a surprise here. It turns out YouTube tough guys aren't that tough. What a shocker. Now, when I say YouTube tough guys, I'm referring to the braggadocio YouTubers like Rice Gum and FaZe Banks. FaZe Banks also happens to be the protagonist in today's story. And the ones that really just flex a whole bunch of money on their 12-year-old fans who live vicariously through their success. The fan base is sad, their personas are sad. Today we get to see what happens when an unstoppable douchebag meets an actual confrontation. Now, I want to make it clear before I start this, I don't care about the story. It's a fucked up story, and I'm not taking sides, although I am more inclined to believe FaZe Banks and Alyssa's side, even though they are known liars. Barley's statement was just really bad, and in my experience, the bouncers do start most of this shit at these types of establishments. But once again, I don't care about the story, I just care about when FaZe Banks gets involved in a fight. The security footage has just been released. The footage is chopped into pieces to fit this horrible narrative that I don't believe any rational person's going to believe at all, but it does show FaZe Banks in an actual confrontation. No smoke and mirrors, no CGI. This is a real YouTube tough guy in a real altercation.
A couple are internet stars. We monitor stuff like this here at the television station. They get millions of hits over outrageous videos that they post. Their names are Alyssa Violet and Ricky Banks.
And I can't believe it happened to us.
What happened to Ricky Banks began when he was in a restricted basement area of the Barley House and was asked to leave. He made fists.
I love how the reporter calls them outrageous videos. He looks down on the videos, as well he should. They're really bad videos. But if only you could say shitty videos on the air, huh, reporter? This is the first sign that you're an insufferable asshole when you throw up a set of hands and then walk away. Trying to make it seem like your dick isn't 2 inches fully erect in front of everybody there, so you throw up your hands like you're ready to fight, but really you don't want to fight at all. You just want to get the fuck out of there and hope he doesn't take your lunch money. On YouTube, that comical display of masculinity will get an applause from your 12-year-old audience for your courage and being too real and savage, but in real life you can see him immediately walk away because he knows the bouncer would beat his ass into his asshole. Now, I do agree with FaZe Banks, though, in that perhaps the bouncers were power tripping and being overly aggressive, because in my experience, the bouncers in a lot of places are power tripping insecure bundles of meat who take out a lot of aggression on the customers unnecessarily. So I agree that maybe this bouncer was a big douchebag, but don't throw up your set of hands like you're going to throw down with him, because you're not, and you didn't.
And feigned fighting to a bouncer. He and his girlfriend, Alyssa, resisted and were guided up the steps into the main dining area. She was riding a bouncer's back aggressively. Then the cameras came out again, with Alyssa getting into the faces of other customers, just trying to leave. There's punching and hair pulling. As it goes on, you see Ricky throw a glass at other customers. Later, another confrontation as the camera came out again. There's a struggle, and from the shadows, Ricky attacks again, striking a customer, not a bouncer as he had boasted.
Now, Ricky comes out of nowhere and starts pounding this guy in the face from behind. Totally cheap shot.
FaZe Banks out here with his bald spot looking like a fucking default monk class in an MMO game. No wonder he always wears a hat. For real, Ricky, keep that hat on. If you take that hat off in one of your awful vlog videos, your 12-year-old audience is going to respond like that scene in the SpongeBob movie when King Neptune is revealed to be bald. I also really love how these vlogging YouTubers get really upset when other people record them. Like last year when Rice Gum slapped the phone out of the Gabby Show's, aka Gabby Schumer Show's hand because she was recording him. You'd think of all people to be okay with being recorded in public, it'd be these assholes, but apparently not. So as we just saw, all 90 pounds of FaZe Banks went into fight or flight mode there. His low testosterone and high estrogen really started pumping quickly, and he went against his nature and actually got involved in a confrontation. And the best thing he could muster is he could throw a fucking sucker punch. You will never lose my respect or the respect of any man faster than throwing a sucker punch on somebody. Just start sneaking up behind a man like he's in Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell playing as Sam Fisher going for an assassination and throws the weakest wet noodle of a punch I have ever seen in my life. And he actually broke his hand from this punch here. He lets out this flurry of incompetent and clearly awful throws that is just so laughably bad. I can't be happier that he broke his hand in it. It looks like an old lady fighting for her purse back right now. It's just so sad. Here's one of your premier YouTube tough guys duking it out with someone in real life who didn't even see them coming. Don't tussle with the muscle, or lack of muscle. No, but really, for real, don't tussle with the FaZe muscle. Unless, of course, you do, then he's going to break his hand on the back of your head. And then you'll be left wondering why a 3-year-old just shot a spitball at the back of your head. You'll pretty much mistake his punch for a mosquito landing on you. Now, as a surprise to nobody, YouTube tough guys are my least favorite content creators on this website, and I say content creators in quotation marks. I really despise them. And it's not because I hate their content, which I do. I understand people are going to like different content, and their content is geared towards children. So that's not where I have a problem. My problem is how they shit on everybody else who isn't as successful as them or doesn't have as much money as them, and how they manufacture so much negativity on the site and create all of this fake drama and fake beef. And then they make these abysmal diss tracks at each other that make my cock smaller just by listening to snippets of them. And then they have all of these call-out videos where I'm so tough, come fight me. It's just so, it's embarrassing. Which is why I never call myself a YouTuber, because it's downright just embarrassing to even be associated with a lot of shit on this platform. And unfortunately, the first thing someone thinks of when they hear the word YouTube, the first thing they think of are these human catheters like FaZe Banks, Ricegum, and Jake Paul, because they're the most successful right now. But yeah, anyway, this was a National Geographic look at a YouTube tough guy in the wild. So I'd also like this to serve as a reminder to any viewers of the YouTube tough guys that they're just playing characters. They don't actually believe they're tough guys who can take people in fights. They know they can't, which is why they just make videos back and forth against each other and never do anything about it. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, we're living in a gold rush, but instead of chasing gold, we're chasing something far less valuable. Internet clout. What is clout? What is its origins? Clout is basically internet attention. They're attention points, good boy internet points to let you know that you matter somewhere to someone. Clout's origins are actually quite humble. It began by simply posting shit online. If it got popular, it got popular. If it didn't, you weren't really all the different for it. You didn't care very much. But now, 10 years after the invention of clout, people covet the clout, worship it. They aren't whole without it. If you go to school these days and you have less than 1,000 followers on Twitter or Instagram, do you even matter? Probably get bullied fucking wedgies, fucking swirlies in the toilet bowl, I imagine. How far would you go for the clout? Would you shoot your significant other with a .50 caliber round for a YouTube prank that was supposed to be a viral video, but instead you executed them on the spot? Perhaps, maybe. Or would you be like Dan Sullivan, the man we're about to look at today? Madman Dan. Dan Sullivan is an aspiring internet sensation. He's an affluent teenager who cruises around in his father's Benz, films shitty videos, and is really trying his best to pretend to be a comic book supervillain, but only if that supervillain was really into bestiality. Dan Sullivan's attempt at gaining some internet clout was by posting a video titled, "I Make Out With My Dog," where he makes out with his dog while moaning and calling him his husband. He posts a disturbing video hoping that it would pop off and capitalize on bestiality enthusiasts or just fucking degenerates in general, or make him a bad guy, because I guess in his mind, any publicity is good publicity. At least that's the phrase that a lot of people like to toss around.
It's Dan, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My husband with me. His name is Luis, and I love him so very much.
Oh, you a little feisty boy.
The video is around 4 minutes and it's super fucking gross to watch. At one point the dog tries to escape but is forced back by Dan. It's like something out of a fucking horror movie, really. And like I said, these kind of people subscribe to the idea that any publicity is good publicity, which I truly believe was just a meme started on 4chan to troll delusional, lunatic, fucking dumbass idiots like Dan into making shitty, cringy content for them to mock, because that phrase is remarkably inaccurate. Negative publicity kills careers, and it does it all the time. Yeah, sometimes in businesses that are too big to fail, like Nestle, it doesn't really matter the publicity because it's still going to succeed. The same is not true for a fucking 10,000 subscriber YouTube channel. His channel's not small, not by any means really, and this kind of shit is what kills a channel like that right from the get-go. You don't grow from having a reputation as a dog fucker. That's not, and why would you even want that reputation to begin with? Dan Sullivan is the result of what happens when your dad gives you money instead of attention. You crave it elsewhere, but he doesn't have the talent to make anything good, so he does what could be shocking: make out with his dog, cruise around in his father's Bentley, shitting in his diapers, pretending that he doesn't care about the hate comments he gets. Negative publicity ends careers constantly. Look at Brooke Hoots, or Houts, I already forgot how to say her name. She's the girl from a few months ago who abused her dog on camera. Her channel's fucked. Her whole career online is fucked. She was a hugely exploding channel at the time, and now she has nowhere to go. She's gonna have to get a 9-to-5 job. In Dan's case, his golden toilet and silver platter upbringing probably prevents him from even knowing what a real job looks or feels like, and judging from his fucking scrawny physique, he probably doesn't even have the strength capable of scanning groceries across the fucking register. And perhaps he won't need a job. You know, maybe he could just live off his dad's hemorrhoid money for the rest of his life if he needs to. I don't know how wealthy his family is, but judging from his videos, he comes from an extremely privileged background. But it's very clear that something is missing if you're going on camera to get sexual with your dog.
You're a sick motherfucker.
What's up, you guys? Hi, it's Dan, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Oh my gosh, you guys.
Even just listening to one of his videos is a challenge in and of itself. He really tries super hard to pretend that he's extroverted and outgoing, so he overcompensates by being extremely fucking loud. And he has this downright pathetic intro where he snorts a straw in a Starbucks cup and then says, you know, welcome to my channel, takes a drink. It's fucking awful. And the majority of the shit that he makes is just him complaining about his haters. You know, why do people hate me? I don't get it. I just fucked my dog on camera. Oh, how can people be so sensitive? I'm sorry if I offended you. Sorry, not sorry. Ha ha ha, I laugh in the face of my haters because I get to suckle on mommy and daddy's teats of money. Truthfully, walking a mile in this dude's shoes must kind of suck, just being stuck in the shadow of your parents for your entire life and never being able to break out and have a face or voice of your own. So I guess it makes sense that he'd lash out with horribly shit content like making out with his dog and just being a fucking general pest on the internet, but that doesn't make it excusable. It's this quest for internet clout that corrupts the minds of people like this that are already troubled from their upbringing of being ignored and feeling like their self-worth is pretty low. They can't find the self-esteem on their own, so they try to find it in other conduits like online in the form of likes and views. And also, let me just make a quick PSA to the people that'll inevitably go to his channel to dislike his videos. Don't do that shit. This dislike brigade where you think that you're some kind of justice vanguard who goes to the channels and dislikes their videos, you're not helping anyone and you're not hurting anyone. If anything, you're helping the channel you're going to by just giving them more attention and more views. Even though that is ephemeral, it is still a quick boost to the channel in general. If you really want to fight against a channel that you think absolutely does not deserve to be popular online, you do that by ignoring it, not by going out of your way to find every video just to leave a dislike.
So I understand that she gets a lot of hate as well, so it doesn't really surprise me that I'm getting hate too for like trying to copy her. It really doesn't bother me. Like honestly, you guys, as sick as this sounds, at least I'm getting the attention out of it. Like that really is the entire point. And
yeah, you don't have to take my armchair psychology lesson at face value. He outright tells you he only does this stuff for attention and views. And in general, I find that to be very sad, this insatiable appetite a lot of people get for internet attention. But again, for someone like Dan, it's hard to feel any sympathy for them when they go and make a video that looks to be animal abuse, just outright abusing their animal. That's what it looks like. That's the kind of video that it came across as. And he has also done some other scummy shit in his videos and done some very questionable things on other content. So in general, I just think Dan is the perfect example for this desire for a lot of people to get internet attention by any means necessary, and I think that shit sucks. That's it. See ya. I'm Jaystation, the shittiest YouTuber on the website, the shittiest person on the website. You either know him from the videos I made last year talking about some of his fucked up shit, or you just know him from the absolutely horrible content that he produces. He's the guy that does only those 3 a.m. things where he exploits a celebrity's death for money, calling Mac Miller at 3 a.m., calling Etika at 3 a.m., calling XXXTentacion at 3 a.m. He said my dick was massive and said to subscribe. Terrible, terrible garbage. He looks like if a hemorrhoid was brought to life, and he sounds like if someone was shoving nails in your ears. He says the word guys 1,000,000 times per video to the point where it makes it seem like that word has no meaning anymore. He's just this fucking YouTuber pinworm, and I know you watch these videos, Jason, and I know you're too fucking stupid to spell pinworm to Google what that is yourself, so I'll tell you. The pinworms are the parasites that live in your asshole, usually when you're a baby and they make it super itchy. That's what you are, a shit-eating parasite. But what he's done this time has just gone way too far. He's faked his girlfriend's death for views and sympathy, and he uses it just to promote a second channel. And it's not like he makes it a skit, lets the audience know it's fake. He tries to convince them that the girl they liked in his videos is dead, just fucking brutalized by a drunk driver, rotting 6 feet in the ground now because of it, and all she wanted was 1,000,000 subscribers on a second channel, and that's all it's used for, to promote the second channel and make people, you know, feel like they have to support her memory. He keeps saying all she wants is 1,000,000 subscribers on this second channel, it's all she wanted, and then he links the channel. It's fucking disgusting, really. And it's not like this is the only fucked up thing he's done recently. For example, he made this video here, buying a slave off the dark web. Jason, are you fucking kidding me? Also, I didn't know this until today, but a YouTuber named Mimi made this video here, and in it she talks about when Jason flew from Canada to Texas to hang out with a minor and spend the night alone with her. And Mimi conducted an interview with that girl, and she said she stayed awake all night just because she was paranoid about what Jason might try. That's your fucking legacy, Jason. You fly thousands of miles to hang out with a minor who is afraid of you and feels like you're such a weirdo you might try something when you're alone. But anyway, before we get too sidetracked with his track record of terrible, awful, deplorable shit, let's show you his recent one. Here's a video where he announces his girlfriend's death.
What's up, guys? I never wanted to make a video like this, ever. Last night around 11 p.m. I got a call from her parents telling me what happened. As you guys probably know, we had a channel together called Dream Team. We just hit 300,000 subscribers. Her dream was just to get 1,000,000 subscribers, and we were so close to doing that, guys. After talking with her parents, we both agreed that I should post the remainder videos that we filmed for that channel on that channel. It was her dream to get 1,000,000 subscribers, so out of respect for her, because I know that's what she would want, I'm gonna post those videos there.
Ah yes, nothing sounds more genuine when announcing someone's death, quite like constantly promoting a fucking YouTube channel. And of course, like all loving and good parents, less than 24 hours after their child's death, they want their YouTube channel to pop the fuck off, baby. Let's get some clout on that YouTube channel. Their child is dead. Can we get 1,000,000 subscribers? Oh, of course, that sounds just like what a parent would do in their mourning. Yeah, while they're grieving, I'm sure they gave this limp-dicked loser permission to start posting videos on that channel. In fact, they probably just encouraged it. I'm honestly surprised Jason doesn't have video filming their parents crying. Of course, this is all fake, but in the event that it was real, I'd be surprised if Jason didn't try and film the shit out of it to exploit that. This shit is incredibly fake. Yeah, I was half expecting her to pop out of that fucking Egyptian sarcophagus behind him, but that didn't happen because he's trying to play it off as something real to try and grow that channel through sympathy like this. Now, I didn't want to talk about this until it was 100% confirmed beyond a shadow of a doubt to be faked, which it has. But I honestly wouldn't be surprised if the girl did really quit and leave Jason behind, because he's apparently so insufferable and creepy. By the way, Jason, when I made those 2 videos about you last year, your former friends and some of the people you still work with reached out to me on Instagram to shit on you and try and expose you. But I just didn't care enough about you as a person to read through everything they sent, but it looks like not even your friends like you. but you are apparently a big piece of shit in the real world. So I do think she probably quit, and he came up with this narrative to spin this to gain subscribers on that channel and just get some quick views out of it. And now, when I said it's been confirmed beyond a shadow of doubt to be faked, I'll go into detail on what I mean. A YouTuber named Muda from Some Ordinary Gamers did extensive research on the subject because he felt genuinely bad for Jason in this situation because he believed it. But he wanted to confirm it because there was not a lot to go on, so he did a ton of research. In a follow-up video that I'm Jaystation posted, he visited the exact spot that she allegedly perished in the car accident. Muda and a bunch of other internet detectives were able to find exactly what road that was, and there was nothing in the reports that indicate that any fatal drunk driving accident had occurred during the time period. And to go even a step further, Muda contacted the fucking police department of the area to just do this all-encompassing, once and for all, is it real, is it fake? He calls the police department and he films the conversation with the officer's consent, and the officer confirms once and for all that no one by the name of Alexia had perished in a drunk driving accident or in general. There was only one case with anyone named Alexia, and it wasn't fatal or anything like that, or even remotely associated with a drunk driving accident. So I think it's safe to say that it is a faked stunt for views and subscribers. Also, I don't like saying Jason faked his girlfriend's death because that implies he put effort into the ruse, which he absolutely did not. He made a crying video that was just super shitty. He also didn't know where tears come from because he kept wiping his eyebrows as if his fucking eyebrows were leaking. It was terrible, and he put no effort into it. When you say faked your girlfriend's death, I was expecting some Looney Tunes shit, like Jason tricked her into going into a house to get like $5,000 from the counter, but then Jason on the outside had like this fucking cartoon plunger and he pushes it and the house blows up. That would be faking her death. What he did was just lie about her dying. That's significantly less effort and also shittier. It's so fucking terrible, and the whole thing is pathetic. Somehow Jason is constantly able to find new ways of being pitiful, and even to a certain extent I kind of feel bad for him because he is so infected by his own ego that he will stoop to low levels that we've never seen before on this platform. Just such a sad, sad man, really. That's about it. See ya. What's up, everybody? It's Critical. So a big drama story developing in the Blade&Soul community. So all 8 people that still play Blade&Soul were just outraged. One of their biggest streamers, Good Games Greg, turns out was threatening his fans with suicide if they didn't send him nudes. And some of the chat logs were leaked by the girls. And today at Splash TV we decided to investigate it and dive a little further and even reenact one of the plays that he made. Obviously it wasn't meant as a play, but that's how it kind of comes across because it's so fucking silly. And yeah, that's about it. Obviously, Good Games Greg didn't actually kill himself or anything. He was just trying to manipulate the girls into sending him nudes, so he's kind of a piece of shit. The only really good one, well, actually the last 4 are pretty good, but the one that is green, it's Victim 2, Evidence 1.
Okay, way to make it like a fucking court case. Victim 2, Evidence 1, is that what you said?
Yes, if the jury could please go to their handbooks here and flip to that page as well. We'll all read along together.
Is this the same guy as this Greg?
Yeah, this is Good Games Greg, or as I like to call him, Good Nudes Greg. Isn't that a nice wisecrack, Kaya? You haven't heard that one before.
Huh.
So basically a general overview, Kaya. I think it's apt that we do that, since Splash TV investigative journalists were the first ones to break this story a couple days after it happened. So what we found was that this streamer for Blade&Soul, which is, you know, it's a video game, Kai.
No, you suck. Come on.
Oh, okay. Well, I tried. Go, take it away, Kai.
Do you even have ominous music?
No. I mean, I can play the trumpet.
What was that thing? Oh yeah, Splash TV. So Splash TV, Dateline, NBC. No, actually, we get sued for that.
Thank you for tuning in. This is To Catch a Nude Predator.
Yeah, this is To Catch a Lawsuit. Online chat forums. They used to be plentiful, but now there aren't many except for Discord. But are your children safe? They might be watching streamers like Good Gamer Greg. I forgot his name. Either way, tonight in a special investigation, date night, FBC, Charles Hansen is in charge of this investigation. Take it away, Charles.
So, we cracked a big story today, Kaya. the Swift, what we found was that a popular Blade & Souls streamer was actually threatening suicide to his underage, well, not all underage fans, I don't mean to misrepresent the good fellow, but threatening suicide to his female fans if they didn't send him nudes. Can you believe this? Can you believe the audacity of this man, Kaya?
Yes.
Alright.
I can believe anything evil that comes out of YouTube, but can you at home believe it, dear watchers over the age of 50 who may have children or nephews or grandkids in high school? You will not believe the evil crawling on this website called YouTube. Not only is it corrupting your kids, it might soon take away your TV. No more Fox, no more NBC, no more CNN.
And then once it takes away your TV, it's coming for your guns too. That's right, folks. But today we're gonna focus on the big story. Good Games Greg, also known as Good Nudes Greg, as I call him. That's a pretty good wisecrack. Is
to show you
actually
these heinous crimes, we will now reenact the horrible act of him soliciting nudes from an probably suspected underage individual who is very uncomfortable with them, but appears to be a weeb, just like him. So she cannot just block him, she has to drag it on and on and on. And scene. Who do you want to play?
I think you do Greg justice. You would definitely do Greg justice when he's like fading away.
Alright.
So I'll play the girl. So
that's
you
a
can play
compliment, but alright.
It was 1:36 a.m. Greg received a message. Yes, I know.
Idaho, Texas, 22 p.m. That was so wrong. Literally everything about that was fucking terribly wrong. The 24-hour format plus the PM. Anyway, leave it in. Whatever.
It's fine. Yeah. We'll roll.
Alright,
So,
yeah,
alright.
From the top, sorry.
Okay. Yes, I know.
Sigh. Send me some pictures of you, okay? Hello?
You had me terrified.
Well, not normal pics.
Nani? Hey, you like that going off book there?
Yeah, that was a curveball. Sorry, okay. Well, fuck. Send me some pictures, okay? Not those kind of pictures.
Hmm?
You know what I mean.
I thought you didn't care about stuff like that.
It's different this time.
And why's that?
Because of the situation. You promised.
I really don't want to.
Don't break your promise. You know what will happen.
It's sexual, and I'm highly against stuff like that.
You agreed no limitations. I'm trusting you with my life. So keep your promise?
There's got to be something else.
No. It's the only thing. The fact that it's hard for you is why it will work.
I don't want to do it, because you're just going to post it everywhere.
No, I will not. I promise I will not even keep it. You have my word. I'll look at the pics once and not even save them.
Yeah, I love that. No, believe me, I'm only looking at them one time. Then you'll just use it for your own pleasure.
And you can remove them from the conversation. No, I won't. I'm not like that. You should know that by now. You can't trust me. I'm trusting you with my life. Trust me to be honest.
I'm really not comfortable with sending nudes to people.
I know you aren't. If you were comfortable doing it, it wouldn't be special.
That's some fucking sick shit right there, Greg.
That is fucking stupid, yeah.
And how would it ever prove that I cared about you?
Would you ever do this if you didn't care about me?
I wouldn't do it to people I even care about now.
Just keep your promise. I'm starting to feel sick.
I'm not going to send nudes. It goes against all my morals.
So you would rather I kill myself than keep your promise?
I'd rather you not kill yourself, and I'd rather not send nudes.
Are you scared that I won't be trustworthy with them?
It's not that, it's more the fact that I have some dignity as a woman, and I'm not going to throw it all away.
Maybe not full nudes.
Oh, I have to zoom in on this one. The case study gets smaller.
Yeah, me too.
Still, I'm not gonna show you just my boobs either.
So you're breaking your promise?
I don't want to, but if you're really gonna put me against my dignity as a woman and sending nudes, I'm going to have to go with my dignity. I'm not a slut.
I'm not asking you to be a slut. I'm asking you to trust me and show me you really care about me. I'm not asking you to sleep with me. Just a minor flash. I'm not even that sexually attracted to people I'm dating, so it's not really sexual for me. It's trust. Think of it as chaining in front of your sister or something.
What the fuck? It's not. It's trust. The only way to really trust someone is to get the nudes. That's how me and my dad really came to trust each other too. There's other ways to test my trust.
This is the only way I can be certain. It's like those cheesy, like, oh, I have to inspect your boobs. It's like cheesy. It's like a porn intro.
It really is.
I have to conduct a inspection of your buttocks. Anyway, okay. This is the only way I can be certain. If it makes you feel better, I can send one in return. Since I'm deciding to trust you too, and since I'm kind of famous online, it's a much bigger risk for me.
I don't want a nude of you.
I just offered to make you feel better. I've never even taken a pic like that before.
Also, I'm not going to let you do something so dumb at the risk of your own job.
Why? Are you not trustworthy to not post it online? I'm willing to trust you and risk my job to show that you can trust me.
You are recording this, right, Kai? Like, I don't want to have to read this whole thing for no reason.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Nope, shit minimized. Okay.
He scared me. I'm not gonna do something so stupid. You shouldn't do something like that so easily.
Wait, I lost my place. Okay.
It's stanza
Why?
4 of Act 3.
Why? I'm about to kill myself. Compared to that, nothing really matters.
There's other ways to do this. Also, suicide should never be an option. If the only way to be certain if someone cares about you
Jesus, you butchered that.
This is a tough one.
Wow.
If the only way to be certain if someone cares about you at all is for them to send you nudes.
Sigh. Just never mind, okay? Forget all this. I knew it was dumb to trust you or think you cared. I'm just going to end my life. I'm sorry I made your life worst. The worst? He's not even being generous there.
No, not at all. I'm not going to forget this.
I'm giving you a choice then. Keep your promise, or I kill myself. I hate to make the choice, but you knew the choice when you made the promise.
I pick neither.
If you don't pick, it'll be the second one.
Or we could get you help.
Help won't help. Help what a stupid sentence. You gave me the fucking hard one. You knew.
No, just wait till we get to the really confusing parts. We get some James Joyce level shit.
Help won't help. I've tried. Just never mind. Choice 2 it is.
You really do need help. And maybe you just didn't try it in a good environment. Please?
Sigh. I'm just going to get this over with. What was that, a fucking buzzer?
How do I make
the wrong answer? Okay. At least say goodbye.
I'm not gonna say goodbye, because I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow, and that's a promise.
I won't be alive tomorrow. I'm doing this right now.
I'm still going to talk to you tomorrow.
If that's your choice. Talk to this corpse. Oh, the next one is really tiny, and you can't even zoom in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's my line.
Mm-hmm.
Promise we get to talk tomorrow?
I'll be dead.
Then don't, so you can keep the promise.
You have to keep your promise. Well, I have the pills here ready. I'll give you one last chance to keep your promise.
Like, there's his finger on the trigger. Yeah, I've already got the pills. Come on, one last chance before I do it. I'm not gonna send you nudes.
Okay then. I'm taking the pills now then.
You're just gonna throw your life away? That easily?
I've been suicidal a long time, and it's already done. If I don't get medical attention soon, I'll be dead.
Then call 911.
No. Goodbye, okay? I'm sorry for everything.
Sorry I couldn't help.
You could. All you had to do was keep your promise. Sorry, that turned real gangsta all of a sudden. You could. All you had to do was keep your promise.
There was other ways to test my trust and my care. Why did you capitalize some shit out of nowhere? It's like book titles.
I don't know. It's okay. You're better off without me.
You have another line under that, scroll down.
Oh, motherfucker. Wait. Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry, I haven't typing.
No, I'm not. This will probably be the worst day ever.
Curb your promise. I'll call at 911. Can't keep eyes open much longer. Okay.
No.
I know you didn't care.
I really did care.
No.
Yes.
Prove it.
Well, according to you, the only way to prove it would be to send you nudes.
You'd rather I die.
The only thing to save this dying man is nudes. He's just, I imagine him falling off of his computer chair, reaching up. Please, nudes. No, I didn't want you to die.
Keep it up. Still a little time.
It's too late if you're already this bad.
Hospital only 4 miles away. You're a fucking idiot, Greg. Wow, if you're watching this, good God.
Then go.
I promise.
That's probably my favorite line in all of fucking Shakespearean history. Kier prums. I'm not going to send you nudes.
Just one. No face. No face.
Still not going to do that.
Bye then.
Bye then, I guess. In scene. God. Take notes, Broadway. This is how you make a script.
How old is he? I have to look
like,
it him up.
He's like mid-20s, I believe.
It's way too old then. If he's anything older than 14, this doesn't go.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's about the only one that's going to be fun to reenact, though. Everything else is just more sad.
Well, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the only way to prevent yourself from dying of a toxic overdose of pills is to direct all of the blood flow from your heart to your penis. And the only way to achieve this is to get nudes.
The only way.
Unfortunately, this lady, or rather this little girl probably, was having none of it. She wouldn't help.
Greg died that day. Rest in peace.
Greg died that day.
Yep,
despite being only 4 miles away from the hospital.
It was truly sad, and we're sorry to break the story like this. He was a good games guy, and we're sorry for Greg's passing. If you want to check out his channel, though, he just recently released some new Blade and Soul content. You might want to check it out. It's good stuff. Fucking promote his channel.
Yeah, no, fuck him. I could not have less empathy for this asshole.
He's such a sick fuck, bro. He did the other chat logs, like I said, they're boring, but a few of the other ones, he did the same thing. Are you gonna send me nudes, or am I gonna have to kill myself? It's fucking sick. He's an actual fucking
They're
villain.
not funny at all.
Not at all. He just says it like that. He's like, "Are you gonna send me nudes, or am I gonna have to kill myself?"
Yeah. Why would he do this on his own fucking face and account? What an idiot.
Why would he do this
I like how he
at
says
all?
he's famous and huge too. Like I'm taking such a huge risk. I have 600 subscribers.
Well, actually, he fucking tanked himself with this. I went on the Blade and Soul subreddit, and they're making memes about curb your proms.
Oh. That's good, actually. Fuck
Yeah,
him.
he fucking destroyed himself now. So I guess he was taking a much bigger risk.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Idiot.
Yeah, he's a fucking piece of shit, though. Like a real piece of shit. So yeah, that about wraps up this story. Yeah, that's all something that recently happened.
He's a piece of shit. Thanks for tuning in to Date Night FBC / TV, the special heebie-jeebie whatever.
Boogie woogie oogie.
Chatlock reading.
See ya. What is up, epic prank enthusiasts? What's better than an epic prank? Some biblical ass. Now let's go ahead and take the ass and the prank. Let's take these two ingredients and throw them into this recipe, into this nice big pot, and create a shit stew. Cross these two fucking Ghostbusters proton beams where you take the prank, you take the ass, and what do you get? You get some shitty YouTube content. So let's go ahead and check out this guy named Nerdballer, whose whole shtick is he goes onto the streets and harasses drunk girls to get them to show ass. And let's check out his newest challenge, the I Love It challenge.
Such a fucking hoe. I love it.
You're such a fucking hoe. I love it.
I'm a hoe. I'm not even from here.
I love it though.
I'm not even a hoe.
But I love it. I love it.
If that's not creative, I don't know what is. This guy took song lyrics and said them to women. It's genius. He's the Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart of our time. This is brilliance. I mean, if you need a pickup artist role model, look no further than Nerdballer. This man has seen titties in one of his videos after harassing the drunk girl for like 40 minutes. She showed tits. He saw those titties like the fucking milk tanks, and he only prematurely ejaculated a little bit. The man's a god.
You're such a fucking hoe. I love it. I love it though. I love it. I love it. Such a fucking hoe. I love it. Woo! Hey, 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 get it. Damn, girl.
Oh, that's right, baby. You don't click on a Nerdballer video without your dick in your hands, because he is providing some masturbatory material that you'll not find anywhere else on the World Wide Web, because it's the softest core porn in existence. But this saint has given us the option to pay him on Patreon for the uncensored versions of his videos where you can see titties and ass from some non-consenting women. And yeah, that might sound like a felony to us turbo virgins, but you have to remember, Nerdballer's above the law. It's Nerdballer's world. We're just jerking off in it.
You're her boyfriend? Yeah. You're a dork. McLovin. What?
Absolutely stunning and brave from Nerdballer to say that directly to her boyfriend's face. And this man looks like he could fucking eat Nerdballer. He looks like he knows his way around some broken bones. And you could see when he started delivering the insult that the guy was processing it in his head, doing some risk analysis, like, do I beat this man's ass? Is it even worth it? And then he's like, you know what? No, it's really not worth going to jail because I beat the shit out of this chubby cheek socially inept weirdo. The silver-tongued devil. Look at his face right here, though. He's looking real oily. His face is looking super fucking greasy, like grease stains on the bottom of the pizza foil. He looks like a gamer who's just begun a base race in League of Legends, so they're starting to sweat profusely because they're starting to feel the pressure of the game. I mean, now I can absolutely see how he's able to get all the tits and ass out in his videos. He's just a charming guy. He's got some smooth lines, his charm is off the charts. It's a no wonder he's able to just fucking blow the clothes off of the women in his videos like he's doing a fucking Fusro Da on them with his level of charm.
You're such a fucking hoe. Are you fucking serious? I love it though.
What's the time?
Ooh, fuck, what's the time?
124. What?
I'm a sick fuck, I like a quick fuck.
Good save.
I'm a sick fuck, I like a quick fuck.
Oh.
I'm a sick fuck, I like a quick fuck. Oh, shit. There you go. Woo! Hey, shit. Damn.
Oh, yeah. Yes. This is the kind of content I've come to expect from Nerdballer. Finally, we get some asses shaken. We get some good lines. We get some creativity. Now, I'm a sick fuck. I like a quick fuck. Now, it's a Nerdballer video, baby. Let's get that lotion out, huh?
Oh, bitch. You trifling hoe, bitch.
I love this part here. For some reason, Nerdballer took the lyrics and really made it, like, super aggressive. He, like, fucking comes out of nowhere on this girl like he's gonna, like, lariat her. He's like, you trifling hoe, bitch! You motherfucker! Trifling hoe, bitch! And fucking scares the shit out of her. And then her friend turns around thinking that her friend just got shot by a psychopath.
You're such a fucking hoe.
Excuse me?
I love it. I love it. I love it.
If she wasn't as drunk as she was, there would have been some serious elbow grease behind that slap. Just like fucking knock his head right off. Spin it around Looney Tunes style.
You're such a fucking hoe. I love it.
They're doing it for the fucking YouTube.
I do wonder how many times this kind of shit happens where he gets attacked. I would hope it's pretty often, but I doubt it is. But he chases him around like he's paparazzi, just calling them fucking hoes for his I love it challenge. Like, I don't blame the girl for getting pretty irate about it. Like, I'd be pretty upset too. Like, if a guy's chasing me around doing a stupid fucking YouTube douchebag challenge like this, I'd be like, hey man, can you stop? I mean, it's a natural human reaction here, and I wish she had beat his ass.
I wanna come, motherfucker. Hey, I wanna come, motherfucker.
I eat pussy. I eat motherfucking pussy, alright? I'm gonna tell you that right.
You heard him. Let there be no mistake. Let the record show that this is the face of a man who eats pussy. Obviously, the whole video is shitty, objectively speaking, but however, this man at the end is the real star of this show. This guy, when confronted with, I wanna come, motherfucker, the gears in his head start turning. He starts, you know, pulling out all types of possible responses like he's playing an RPG where he's got a bunch of dialogue options and he's looking for the one that gets him laid. And he finally settles on the perfect one. I eat pussy. Golden. That man was showered with pussy to eat on that night, I'm sure. So, I mean, hey, just another great, pretty wholesome YouTube prank. Nerdballers bringing out all the masturbatory material. It's just some good shit, you know what I mean? See ya. Today started like every other day. Ate breakfast, hopped on YouTube to check out the newest Dobre Brothers video to just get stupid lit. I love watching the Dobre Brothers to help put a little extra hair on my vagina. But can you imagine my surprise when I find out that in the newest Dobre Brothers upload, they had a huge video game announcement? Check this shit out right here.
With us for 24 hours. So,
Dobre dog, let's go. Let's go. We like to get lit. What you say? What you kick us off because we're not lit? We're the most lit, right, Marcus? Let's go.
Nearly spit out my goddamn apple juice when I saw that little skit right there. Fucking dunked on him, and that got me excited to learn more about this Dobre dunk adventure. Like, holy fucking shit, and especially the way they sell it here. Check this out.
Dobre dunk, like our game? Yeah, bro, the new game that's coming out. Have you told him? Hey, let's go. Let's go. Guys, so we need to find out for yourself how fun and addicting this game is. This is one of our biggest accomplishments.
If fucking Darius Dobre is out here saying it's one of their biggest accomplishments, this shit must be bigger than Tesla. This is bigger than going to the goddamn moon. To be one of the biggest accomplishments in the Dobre brothers' lives, this shit's gotta be huge. So, you bet your ass I was immediately downloading this shit on the App Store. Let's take a dive in there and see what kind of magnum opus we're dealing with. Finally, a game for real sports fans, real men. Well, I don't care about my personalized ad experience. Jesus Christ. I don't care. Dobre Brothers, you can advertise whatever the fuck you want to me. I don't care. Let's get in there. Let's check out the options here in Dobre Dunk. Let's check out the character creator here. Insane Marcus. The Insane Marcus. George Lucas's Darth Insanius Marcus. This is huge. Unfortunately, I don't have enough diamonds here to unlock more, but damn, what a good start. Also, one thing I noticed, you can get this game totally ad-free for only $4, which I will not be spending, unfortunately. Mommy said I can't use her credit card for Dobre Brothers purchases, which makes me really sad and makes me want to make a crying TikTok. It's game time. Insane Marcus versus Jim Lucas. The Clash of the Titans. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what humanity's been begging for years. Oh, get in there, baby. Come on, do it for me. Do it for my city. Come on. Having a hard time greasing myself in there. Shit, he's already getting lit. He's engaged his lit boosters. I'm playing from behind. But that's when I do my best work. Come on, get in there. Jumper. Now I'm lit. Now I'm popping off, putting big wieners into small holes. My specialty. Imagine confidently calling this one of your greatest achievements. God, that's embarrassing. This is just like one of those shitty old mini-clip games from 2004. And by shitty, I mean absolutely fucking lit game. Am I right, boys? Now we're feeling it. Yeah. Oh. Sneaking on in the back door. Christ. It's getting a little challenging. Oh! Ooh! 1-0, baby. Easy diamonds. Now we're feeling it. This is gaming. This is a new strand type game. I swear to God, I've never felt like I've actually played a Ponzi scheme until now. I feel like I've been fucking indoctrinated by It Works or some shit. Round 2 of the tournament, I suppose. Let's get in there. I don't know what's happened to the sound. I guess they forgot to program that when making this. Which is hard to believe, considering how watertight and fun everything else is. It's surprising to me that they would overlook something as basic as sound effects. I'm really starting to get the feel of this game, though. I'm really starting to get the optimal strategies, the correct trajectory. My angle of azimuth is right on target. I almost can't miss. Oh, God. Oh, I'm a monster. I'm a fucking monster. It should be illegal for me to play this game right now. I am disciplining these children harder than their parents have ever done. Tell your friends the queef machine is here, baby. And he came to dunk. You think this obstacle is enough to stop me? As if this will be a monkey wrench in my excellent shooting technique. These salmon are getting upstream, baby. I'm coming in. You can't stop me now. The defense is lackluster. In there. Oh, coming around for a quick turn. Oh, shit. Almost got a rebound put back. Man, are we sucking ass out here, or is it just you, Urbef? This is a slaughter. Get off my court. Get off of my court. Good God. Oh, embarrassing. Oh, that was supposed to be the tournament champion? The defending champion? And I got super lit on him like that? Annihilated. Absolutely annihilated. That is what it's about. Easy gold medal. Look inside. Oh, is there something hidden inside this trophy? Ooh, I hope it's a picture of one of the Dobre brothers' buttholes. Nope. It's an ad. Just what I wanted from my first place trophy. Fuck yeah, I'm glad I looked inside. Otherwise, I wouldn't have got to see this.